5.
Hi,
You did
Brandon.
not.
Yeah.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, I was up before 5, but every time I sat up, I felt like I was gonna throw up, so I had to lay there for a while. But it's okay. I'm here
That
now.
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I'm also having digestional distress.
You two are poo buddies.
But I'm not.
Poo pals.
Well, she's not either. That makes you poo pals.
Anyway, so you are paralyzed for now.
Fucking +5. I just had to do at least average on the roll.
Uh-huh. And then it is your turn, which you're gonna miss. And then it's Walker's turn.
When do I get to try and shake the
Oh,
paralysis?
wait. It ends on the Revenant's next turn, or when it does damage to you.
Okay, the Revenant just ended his turn, though?
Next turn.
No, did he just end his turn?
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
You said, okay, then he's gonna take
He's
fire
gonna take
damage.
I was about to tell you to roll that because I had almost forgotten.
Okay.
Also, I'm not using real dice today.
Hello,
So,
Harleen.
He takes either 4 or 8 damage, depending on his
Is it a-
dexterity saving throw.
I just typed /dex.
He takes 4 damage.
Okay. Now, for real, it's Walker's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Fucking murder this boy.
Of course she rolls a 19. Watch now that
She
I'm
rolled a
here.
20 already.
I'm gonna be using the fake dice, and I'm gonna be failing, and I'm gonna be mad.
Man, I'm running out of these fuckers. I have to switch to my crossbow soon.
By the way, you didn't use one of those on your crit, so if you had marked one off,
Uh-huh.
you can put it back.
So on her crit, she does double damage by shooting nothing.
No, she used a regular arrow, not a fire arrow.
Oh.
The 2d6 was doubling Hunter's mark. She
Oh,
didn't say
Hunter's mark
anything
is
about
double too?
dice rolls.
Okay.
She didn't say anything about a fire arrow, so she didn't use a fire arrow.
Okay.
I'm more strict on that rule about crits because that's extra 2d6 fire damage.
True.
So
You should always just say it.
you should always say it just in case
Yeah.
you get a crit, but if you don't say it before a crit, that's when it's really not actually going to happen at all.
Just
Mhm.
remember, always say Hunter's Mark, always say whatever arrow you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's not Laura.
Well, she's been good recently, but in the beginning it was kind of
Well, then
forgetful.
now she'll say Hunter's Mark and then cancel it with another concentration spell. Okay. Now it's Andre's turn.
Speaking of which, what are my
Have not-
stats and stuff?
I've used one first level spell slot.
Okay.
Everything else is full.
My health included.
Mhm.
Okay.
We just finished a long rest.
We
Okay.
finished a long rest, and
This man was so kind as to wait for us to wake up.
I'm going to pull you aside after and catch you up on a couple of things.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, let's see. So how long has this combat been going on?
This is the third round.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Try frostbite. Give me a con save.
Okay. You should. My one word of advice for you is you have a +7 bonus. You should be using spell attacks more.
Could, but I'm stopping him from damaging things. He's got disadvantage on attack.
Which is good. Because this is gonna hurt. He's going to, without breaking eye contact on Sharav, swing his sword twice.
And when do I get to try to be unparalyzed?
After he does damage to you.
Each time, or
Like
once
after- After the first time he does damage for you, you are unparalyzed. And then on your turn, you make a roll to see if you're no longer afraid.
Oh,
You're just automatically unparalyzed as soon as he hits you.
right. I'm feared.
No, I think he's feared. You're fearful.
Also, what is the disadvantage, man?
It's advantage. He's paralyzed.
Oh, so that means normal. Well, it's nice. Tried to help.
Yeah, well. I mean, he would have just rolled like a 20 as his other one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you
272
fucking mind?
And make a Constitution save.
Okay, it will be. I can't use my con. I have to use the fucking tiger con.
You still have proficiency though.
In saving throws?
Mhm.
For well, I don't have proficiency in
You,
Constitution.
no,
so-
you keep your. Oh, you don't. Right. Okay. Never mind. I keep forgetting you don't have proficiency in them. Okay. Well, this tiger's form can only be healed up to a maximum of 33 health.
Okay, I guess that's not too bad.
And he's gonna swing again.
Well, amazingly enough, he misses.
Woo! Shrav's turn. You are no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
Damage.
Oh,
Flaming
yeah.
spear damage.
You know what? Let's just do. Yeah, let's get 2 rolls, because I'm just gonna ram it into him, and I'm
Sure.
going to just. Well, I'll do it twice, so they're separate. Yeah.
Okay. So he, I think a
he
13
takes 6
passes.
damage.
13 fail or pass.
13 is the DC, so that's a pass.
Okay, so he takes 3 damage for the first one, and then
Wait,
for the
what?
hit.
Oh,
What?
I see. There's a weird
Yes.
ordering going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, how is it 2? What is it? What?
Just ignore the 11. The 11 was
How
the
did-
attack.
How did that happen?
Wait, what? The 11 was the attack?
Yeah, he rolled the saves.
Oh, you mean the 11 total? The rolling 11.
Oh, the
was
the
a
rolling 11 was a save,
Okay.
and then the rolling the 2 was
so
a second
he
save.
he took a total of 10 damage from fire.
Yes.
All right. And I'm a bite him. Gonna be +5.
It's at disadvantage
Is that
because you're frightened.
Oh, do I get to roll that before I attack or what?
After it's specifically at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. I'll take
You
it.
still hit.
So this could be good. It could be middling. Could be bad.
Still
Piercing
damage.
And now I roll. Is it just a d20 or what is it? For the
Wisdom
fear.
save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Psh.
I don't know what it is. As soon as there's some status effect on you, you just cannot break it ever.
It's just my rolls have never been good.
Yeah, you just hit on disadvantage. That's not bad. It's specifically the status effects that you always
You know
fail 100% of the time.
I've long ago accepted my role as sponge.
You came prepared and then really committed to it. Okay, Walker's turn.
Okay.
Please kill him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Mhm.
And do I want to use a fire arrow? I think I want to use a fire arrow.
Okay.
I really don't
Um,
want to see what happens when he starts limiting my actual health.
Nice.
Man, I'm really running out of arrows here. I mean, I'm not really, but like getting low.
Okay, Andre's turn. He's looking pretty beat up.
I guess I don't need to bane him. That would be
I
silly.
did try that and failed. That's why you're missing a spell slot.
You failed at bane?
It's a charisma save.
It has high charisma?
He's very charismatic.
What
Brendan.
the fuck?
Bane?
He
might
just
have
just
a
has-
+7 save.
What the fuck?
He just hasn't really stopped to talk to us, but if he had, I think we would pretty much be on his side immediately.
Well, how about a chaos bolt to the face? That sounds like something I want to do. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
We would become the NPCs in his game.
You just suddenly decide, you know what? Aldenac sounds pretty alright.
Yay.
That's a hit.
And I
Shrub just goes, "Goodbye, goddess. Hello, spider."
Is it a spider?
Probably.
I clicked on Bane again. I'm an idiot. No, Chaos Bolt, which is right under Bane. It's 2d8, 1d6. First one will be damage type. If I can type. Ooh, an 8. 6. No, 6 was first damage. Which is poison. I don't feel that would be a good thing against that. That's not good. Makes me sad.
Okay. Back to its turn. It gets hit with the Chaos Bolt right in the chest. Doesn't overly seem to mind.
Yep, figured poison. Wasn't gonna affect it. Just had to roll 6 first.
It's going to swing at Sharaf.
Yay, it's still alive. Yay, it hit. Wait. Didn't it have disadvantage? Was that only for a turn?
It was a turn.
Only one turn.
Look, Dallin told me I had spell slots. I should use them, so I used them.
That's
You picked
damage.
You picked the one with an element of randomness and it did nothing.
Well, it did something.
No, it didn't. It did
did-
nothing.
Is that
It's
the damage I take?
immune to poison, huh?
That is the damage you take.
I am sad.
Okay.
It is
least there's that.
immune.
Yeah, no, you hit it in the chest and it just like spattered and didn't do anything.
Do
Fuck
I make
you,
a
immune
con
to
save
poison.
or
Yes.
okay?
Nat 20 on a con save.
You succeed the shit out of it. And it's gonna attack you again.
It's actually a little afraid
And it's
of
gonna
you
miss
now.
again. It was a con save. Not a wisdom save. Okay. And then
It's a me.
well, not quite. Fails its dex save.
All right. Give me another deck save.
Fails that one too.
Yeah.
All right.
So the first one was for the flaming sphere. What's the second one for?
For the flaming
He's-
sphere.
You
He's
get
backing
2?
it up and ramming it into it again.
So he takes damage if he ends his turn next to it. And
Yeah, I
then
knew that
ram
part.
him with it.
yeah, I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah. And I'm bite him.
Okay. Oops, that's not the number I meant to write down.
I'm a not bite him.
Walker's turn.
I'm gonna shoot him with
Me.
how many flame arrows do I have?
This motherfucker
He's
is taking
looking-
so much goddamn
he's looking
damage.
really hurt. He's like kind of teetering and trying to stand straight, but looks like a drunk man.
Eh, fuck it, I'll use another flame arrow.
I'm gonna laugh when you miss one of these times with a flame arrow.
She's not gonna have any left. That's a
And she
miss.
missed.
Damn it.
Oh,
Under his turn.
I am surprised she actually missed. Well,
Please kill it.
let's go with a firebolt.
And you missed.
All right. Sayonara.
I should have went for a frostbite instead, but no.
It's
At
less
least
of a
then-
chance of frostbite succeeding.
Is it?
Yes. So he is going to somehow, between the swaying and the little effort he's able to muster, he manages to avoid your attacks and attack
Oh my
Sharav
God,
again.
Did he become a master of the drunken fist? Is that what's happening here? Is that his new upgrade?
You are
Okay.
perfectly knocked out of wild shape.
Yep.
Now the question is, where do you want to go?
If I swoop away from him, do I
Ooh.
still take the effect I need a con save against?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to be in his face.
Okay. For the best. So yep, make the con save. Yep, the con save is because of
Fuck my asshole.
it. So
The Revenant hears you and starts to fuck your asshole.
I think you picked a really lucky one to fail. Because the blade hit your tiger form. Regardless of the fact that you went out, the order that would happen in,
Oh, okay. I'm fine with this.
I
Yeah, I mean, this
like
was something
reasonably.
that I was thinking about
Hmm.
too, but I didn't really want to argue it because I figured DM ruling, you know?
Yeah, reasonably, he hit you. It's the sword strike that makes you take the con save, and he hit
Yeah.
the tiger.
I'm okay with this. So
just-
I didn't roll a 7 total. Then I rolled a 5 total.
Yeah, either way, a fail doesn't change the number, but yeah. So that specific tiger form is down some max HP, and then he swings at you again.
And he gets blocked off my shield. Bitch.
Staggering forward as you're knocked out of wild shape, you manage to just get your shield up in time to catch his blade and turn it aside. It's your turn. Actually,
I'm gonna
actually
need 2 rolls from him. All right, fine, sure, whatever. Fuck him.
roll your damage.
Well, just if he
Roll
passes
your
the other
damage.
one. Well, if he passes the other one, then we just half the total, right?
No, just roll your damage.
Then I have to type something different.
He also might just die.
Okay, he takes 2 damage.
So the heat of the flaming sphere becomes too much as he's standing there trying to maintain the will to fight. He collapses to his knees and falls forward, turning into ash as he does.
Like, he collapses to his knees. I'm like, wait, he's
This
still going?
guy, this fucking guy is gonna be the boss.
All right, I drop my sphere.
Man, why can't he be like an actual demon?
You know. Okay.
Okay,
What's the plan now?
I'm going to console Ronaldo, Boris, and Bilbo. Make sure that they're not too shaken up by this terrible thing they've seen. They're all little guys.
So no giant elves this time, huh?
No.
Oh, did you have a spell slot left at the end of yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I assume
I-
you would have used it to cast Goodberry.
Mhm. Yeah, and I throw one over to Andrea.
Now that you can actually take a breather.
Yep.
Walker's gonna check his pack one more time, make sure forgetting the holy oil wasn't just a dream.
The holy oil is not there.
Damn it.
What are you
At
talking
no
about?
point have you acquired holy oil.
What?
Logan,
And
I think holy water is one thing, and holy oil might have a whole set of uses that
Look.
that the DM is saying that's a little bit too much for you.
no, I mean even holy water.
Okay.
Holy water and holy oil will both have uses. So you have to go get them.
hmm
And
But
you haven't
have
yet.
I used those things in the past? Like, is that something I wouldn't have come across before?
I will say that that it only makes sense that there are traveling priests that would come by your little township.
Mm-hmm.
So you would know of and have used holy water before.
Okay.
But the traveling priests don't, come around with large amounts of it, so you didn't
Yeah,
really ever
it's a
have any
little at a
extra.
time. Okay. I've got a vial of it at home, like on a shelf somewhere, but I didn't think to bring it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just like a couple teaspoons. That's all you need, really.
Okay. Now, Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay. So, two things happen overnight. The first, as you fell asleep, as you and your companions fell asleep, you started to sink into a dream, and a feeling of unease grew in your chest. And in the dream, a voice spoke to you. Our sight is held by a mortal who failed to protect it. Now we set our sights on you. Find our eye and return it here within 3 days, or die a slow, painful death. And as the word "I" is said, you see in front of you in this dream a rotten and decaying but still appearing functional eye. And then as that kind of as the speaking finishes and the eye fades away, the feeling of unease in your chest turns to ice. It's so painful that it jolts you awake, where you looked around and saw your companions with expressions that mirrored the one that you were probably making. Both of them awake. And after a short time, checking the area, making sure that everything was safe, couldn't find anything. You determined that the area is safe, and you settled back down to sleep. And as you fell back asleep, the coldness and the unease in your chest was replaced with feeling of warmth, a slightly familiar feeling, one that you have come to kind of know as part of your parentage. And instead of a horrific looking eye, you see images of things that can't exist together. A fire lit on nothing but a snowbank. A water flowing upwards. Just general imagery of the idea of an oxymoron. And then you see King Estin and the image of a crown over his head. And then you wake up to the clanging of shield and sword of the Revenant that appeared before you. And that was your night.
All right.
We're going back now.
Hi.
So
Hi.
while Andrea is recalling her dream, Sharav is playing with Bilbo, fighting against Boris, who is being ridden by Ronaldo, who is controlling Boris through the hairs.
Fuck.
What is this, fucking Ratatouille?
This is the plot of Ratatouille 2. The loser becomes the soup.
Soup.
There can be only one Highlander.
I imagine Sharav doing that thing that, like, when a kid is too big to ride a dog, but they still want to, so they just stand over its back and walk with it.
Oh, Sharav has Bilbo like in his lap and is doing that thing where like you grab a cat's paws and you just kind of like play with them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the plan now? Oh, side note, slight retcon before we go anywhere else. While you're looting the harpy nests, you managed to find a very large, familiar-shaped gem. Very similar to the orange one that you found?
The
Yay!
cracked one?
No, not the cracked
Ah.
one.
Hmm.
And yeah, found orange gem before, and then
Who
you
has that gem?
found-
I assume Brandon.
I don't know if I do.
I have the cracked one.
I think that
I only
it was
have the
given
broken
to
one.
Andrea.
Didn't write it down.
But you also found a pink gem in the harpy nests. Pretty much the exact same shape. Very uniform.
Like a diamond with a flaw in it that looks like a panther.
No, like a
It's not-
rectangle.
It's not a fucking Pink Panther diamond. Wrong universe.
Okay. So yeah, you have now an orange gem and a pink gem.
Also, I don't think I'd have the orange gem because I haven't been looting things. So I think Logan's the one that should have it.
Hmm.
I mean, if it was a gem, I would have like given it to you or like asked if you wanted it.
You
That's what I
found a
thought happened.
necklace, if that's what you're thinking of, Downen, or is that something different entirely?
It was something different.
Gonna
Yeah,
say,
I
'cause
have
you
the
should-
ruby necklace.
Yeah.
This is a very particular looking gem.
In fact, I don't even remember that gem at all.
The orange one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one was definitely mentioned. The pink one I forgot, and that's
Yeah, I
my
know.
bad for not writing down the loot from the harpy nests. That was
Where did we get the orange one from?
the basilisk cave.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Are you sure it was said down?
It was absolutely said.
I know
I'm
my
100%
memory
sure.
sucks, but Psychsis isn't that bad.
My memory's pretty bad.
I know that I mentioned it. I also mentioned it in the recap for the next session. Literally, you awoke this morning in the former home of the basilisk you had slain previously, rested in one large orange gem richer. First sentence.
I'll have to
Oh,
go.
Logan always interrupts you.
I'll have
I
to go
guess
back and watch my
previously-
video.
It's not my
That should be
fault.
pretty easy to figure out which episode because I find the one that's the basilisk and then I find the next one and then within
I don't
like
know
the
if
first
you've
10
noticed, but I've been
seconds.
trying to say previously on D&D later each time too.
Yes, I've noticed. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, first, I
So-
think now that we have this pink gem, we gotta find Peter Sellers.
So
Also, by your
my-
logic, I would be the one that had it now, along with the orange one then, Logan, if that's what you're saying.
Yes, Andrea has it. Shrav's turn to speak. Everybody
Okay.
else shut up.
So the fighting has devolved into just stomping at the ashes of the revenant or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Did it instantly
And
blow away?
Sharav notices that the other two have collected themselves, so he's like, "All right, team, form up." And everyone gets to their places. The two big boys on either side, and Ronaldo on my back. We're ready to move out. Oop. Oh, it does that weird thing still.
Well, if you're moving out, Walker's gonna be there as well.
And obviously, I'm not going to stay behind and do nothing. Never mind.
Wait, you're afraid of boars?
I don't like standing near people. Because you
They're
get
not
attacked.
people.
Well, actually, being near you might be helpful.
I mean, I literally the last fight I put these three in front of you, so
Yeah, that's all that, kind of.
Okay, well we
Didn't know
have
if it
to
was on
find
purpose.
Inspector Jacques Cousteau to take care of this Pink Panther diamond that we have.
It's not a diamond, it's just a gem. Deal with
all
it.
right.
Not a-
I
not a
think we
diamond.
want to make it to that town that we saw from the hill.
Oh, that's right, that was something we were supposed to do.
The
Due
town
west
with
from
all the
your
dead
location.
people.
Make our way over there.
So, make
Let's
me
go to the dead people town.
3 rolls on a d20. One from each of you.
Wow, how middling. Wow. Mm.
Huh.
So
I hope that 4 doesn't fuck us.
averages out to like a little bit above 10.
Does it?
Yeah. 10 and a third.
That's great. I should have set my real
Okay.
dice.
So let's do this in the order of when they were rolled. As you're wandering through the woods and moving forwards towards the town and heading the correct direction as your tracker is reliable.
Also not
Um,
moving at the moment. Sounds like she's doing something with her
You-
nails.
Yeah, she's been cutting her
No.
nails for the past 40 minutes.
I'm not
What
cutting
the
my nails.
What the fuck takes that long? It definitely sounds like it.
Mm,
Do I not
I haven't.
have I don't. Interesting. Give me one moment. Just to grab something.
So it's not something we've ever seen before.
Also, if we're doing them in order, that's not my 4, which means it could only get worse.
But it has to get better first.
Yeah, but it will get worse.
Well, whose fault is that?
Roll 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Roll 20 wouldn't have done nothing if you didn't tell it to.
This is true.
Well, Dallin told me to tell it to, so...
You have your own autonomy.
If I didn't do it, Dallin would be mad.
Oh wait, I feel like this is something. Oh no, never mind. It's not something that I have. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about me.
Done.
So you're walking along, and
Wait!
suddenly you see a large.
This stretch of woods seems really familiar, guys.
Oh, it didn't load in. It was just all white for me. It's a
You
giant bear.
see a very large bear, and as
What color is the bear?
you turn,
Looks brown.
as it turns towards
Those
you,
look brown.
use your fucking imaginations. You notice that it's got soulless eyes. Part of its face is torn and missing. The flesh and the fur has an unhealthy, dusty, grayish
It's
pallor.
a fucking zombie.
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay. I can just do this again because no modifier. Nat 20 on initiative! Woo!
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Logan, what's wrong with you today?
No.
I get a nat 20 and Logan rolls a 1 and a 7.
Yeah, Brandon stole your mojo.
Woo! Is good. I don't really want to go first though, because it's gonna attack
like
me
a-
if it goes higher.
I fucking missed earlier. Like, when's the last time I missed anything?
Oh god. Being first sounds great,
Not
but
wrong. Okay, Sykes did roll.
yeah, he also rolled low.
Yeah.
It's opposite day.
Is it? Doesn't feel so much to me.
Well,
Feels
just
about
Logan
Blood
like
then.
bear,
Any
roll
day.
really low.
It's the bare necessities.
If it gets a nat 1, it goes last, which would be
The
great.
simple bare necessities.
Mainly because I don't know what its modifier is, so a nat 1 guarantees it goes last.
Its modifier, if I were to guess, would be 0.
But it's a zombie bear.
That's
But I
why
guess that would
I
make
am
it also
saying
worse.
If I were to guess.
That would make it worse because zombies don't move that well.
Okay, it is Andre's turn.
I'd hope so. Scorching Ray, let's do this. Oops, I forgot a slash. Oops, I forgot the +7.
So it's 33 damage.
That's not how that works. I'm
How
guessing
does
it
it
doesn't
work?
have an 11. They're attack rolls.
Oh, they're attack rolls.
Doing d20s as damage
You
this
hit.
early?
You hit.
With
And
all
you
3?
missed.
Okay.
What? An 11 misses?
Okay, so that would be...
Wow. This bear has gotten more armored in its death.
I mean, AC isn't necessarily just your armor; it's also your ability to shrug off damage. So,
Bears don't fucking care.
especially
They
not
do
dead
when
bears.
I'm the bear.
Brown ones don't, though. Like brown bears.
Have you seen me turn into a brown bear? Because it cares. It
Mhm.
cares right on out of there.
Okay, Walker's
Just-
turn.
How long
As a
were we
quick-
walking before we got here?
About an hour and a little bit.
Okay, a short rest worth.
Yeah, you have your wild shapes back. Between recovery time after the fight and the relaxed walk you've been taking so far.
So I'm going to.
And we're gonna just say that my 3 boyos are just right in front of Andrea. They don't need to be here. They're not gonna do anything, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay. Okay.
Oh wait, if you go next, that means it rolled less than an 11 total.
I am going to shoot the bear with hand crossbow. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you pull out
And
your
it
hand.
hasn't acted yet, right? So
Correct.
After Sharov has aggro, I'm gonna try something. I can't do it until he does, because I'll end up dying.
That'll hit.
so that's a D6 plus 4? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't Hunter's Mark, so it's a D6 plus 4.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
And then I get my second attack.
Mm-hmm. Nice. 2d6 plus 4.
Did that just roll twice for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I get my offhand attack. Okay, and then that one gets advantage too, right? Yeah.
Yep. Good thing. Well, I
Yeah.
guess.
The 13 was first, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it means that I essentially wasted the one, which is good.
That's what
Mhm.
you think.
You know?
Sorry, I if I seem slightly distracted, I'm literally writing down what this thing can do as we speak
Mhm.
because I'm making it up on
Mhm.
the fly.
Nice.
Oh,
I mean, what?
Nice. So that's
well, it can
another
only
D6
attack
plus 4.
once per turn.
Can it?
Just know that, Dallin. Yes, it can. Only, Dallin. Only once.
Okay.
That's my turn.
So the undead bear is going to charge forward at Sharov in a raging flurry.
What?
Not actually raging. It's just very angry and screaming.
I was like, this bear is less of a brown bear and more of a
It's a
fucking barbarian.
bear. Oh, I was gonna say a barbarian, but you know what?
A
Barbarian works
barbear?
better.
A berserker over here.
So it is going to rear up on its hind legs and make an attack.
Did I fucking give you the idea for this when I posted that picture of a bear next to a guy?
No.
Okay.
That wasn't an undead bear. Oof. Wait,
Kind of just sidestep
right.
it a little bit.
you're not in a form,
Okay.
which means you
Yeah,
can't be
it
hit.
It slams down with the full force of its body where you were just standing. It
Actually, I think
misses.
since it's my natural AC, it would still be glanced off of the shield, so I don't sidestep it. I shield it.
Okay. You manage to get your shield between you and the claws and deflect its blow sideways instead of directly on your head. It was a risky move, but you managed to pull it off. Okay, it's your turn.
Well, this is really turning out to be unbearable, and I turn into a brown bear.
Okay. Let me just make you big. You big.
Okay.
Bear
And
fight.
with my action,
Walker's just
I'm
standing there
going
like, which
to
one do I
do
shoot?
a multi-attack. It's going to be a bite first.
Okay. That'll hit.
All right. Going to do the damage for that. +4. Okay. And then I'm going to go at it, and that's piercing damage the bite was. I'm going to go at it with claws. Oh, of course.
Will not hit.
What? That was my turn.
Okay. Andre's turn.
Let's
5
go
more
for
damage.
Bane.
Okay.
Con save.
The bear.
It's a charisma save, no?
Constitution. Why would Bane be a charisma save?
I read something different, and I don't know why I read that.
Wow.
Hold on. Now I have to check for my own sanity's sake.
Favorites. Bane. Up to 3 block. Oh, it is a charisma. I wrote it down wrong.
Fuck you!
Ah, get fucked, Brandon.
Dummy.
Like, my memory is better than that. It's been like 3 minutes. And I rolled wrong. It still would have passed. I think it rolled a 17. But still. You'd be glad it's a charisma save, you fool.
Bears are super charismatic.
Especially when they're undead.
And rolling out 1.
It's fucking -2.
It's okay. It's Bane for a minute.
Oh, man.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. I don't know why you would.
It's still thinking of a retort.
Okay.
I don't know how charisma would work for this. So I'm just gonna
I don't know why the save is there either, but you know, Walker's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay. Do it.
I'm getting there.
Do it.
Do it.
Her
That's
her
it?
flame bolts, was she able to like recover them as normal bolts?
No.
Oh.
No, you can't recover the fire ones.
The fire ones are too burnt to be used as actual arrows again. But yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that's hand crossbow D6.
+4. Okay.
And then my offhand one.
Do you still add the bonus to that?
Do you not?
Well, I know, like,
The knife you don't. It says I can use a bonus action
Okay,
to
yeah.
attack with a loaded hand crossbow.
yeah, if it just says attack, then
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
why I've been doing that.
I just it suddenly occurred to me, like, do you?
Yeah, because it's not a an actual offhand. It's from my feet.
Mm-hmm. It would really kind of suck if
I'm
you.
doing it with my feet.
Okay. So
I
the
think technically
bear
Walker would be equally good aiming with his feet, wouldn't he?
the bear is going to angrily and now feeling directly challenged by this other bear in its face.
So he
Uh,
too feels it's unbearable.
Yeah.
He's gonna what, bitch?
He's gonna
Also-
attempt a claw attack.
You forgot
managed
the
to
Bane
deflect-
anyways,
Right.
but it doesn't matter at that point.
He's gonna try for another claw attack. That one's gonna hit.
Oh, nothing I can do about that one, so it's just...
Alright.
Takes 7 damage.
This motherfucker can do 2 of the same attack.
And then he's going to make a bite attack.
Oh, he can do 3 attacks apparently.
And he's gonna miss.
Not well.
There was interaction there. It was a 12 before. Okay, Shrav's turn.
Alright. Here comes my bite attack.
That'll hit.
Alright. And this one's the damage for it. Oh.
There you go.
And then here comes the claws, and that was piercing damage, the bite.
Hmm.
Oh, it was almost a
Uh,
20.
I'm never gonna do claws.
You're looking
They
for
just
a.
don't happen.
They just don't happen. You're looking for a 14.
Oh, yeah, because of course he would have 3 more armor class than a normal bear.
Andrea's turn.
You know what? Let's stack the debuffs. Let's frostbite him.
Okay. Well, I mean, now is a good time.
Yeah.
That's a con save, right?
Yep.
Or is it a charisma?
No, it is con. That is con.
You wish it was charisma.
It's still got to beat beat or match a 15
Well,
with a minus D4, which it didn't
Then do
make.
it.
of course it has 1 more con modifier than me.
It takes 2 damage, and it has
I
have to make
disadvantage
it-
to its attack
I
too.
have to make it somewhat balanced against you guys. If I threw a normal bear at you, you'd laugh at it. You'd
I mean,
laugh it out of the park.
I turned into a bear against this guy. I'm already laughing at it.
It just has not managed to hit at all.
Oh, it hit.
Well, now it's going to be even harder for it to hit. Disadvantage and Bane.
Yeah, it's not gonna fucking do it. Walker's turn.
Okay. Guess what I'm gonna do to this
You're
guy.
going to shoot it.
You think maybe that would be a good idea?
I think maybe.
Mike.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yep, who would have guessed?
Do it.
Do it.
You did it. You did it.
You did it.
You got him.
+8.
Also in 6 and 6. Double sixes.
Logan has a habit of rolling the same number a lot.
I fucking
Like-
love my +8. Like, oh man.
I get +7. Once I get this wand fix, I'll also have +8.
I can't wait until
Then I
I
become
don't
a
know
wizard.
what
is. You know what the wand is.
I
It's
just
a broken
can't wait
wand
to
of the
see
war
it.
mage, is what the
Dude.
guy told me.
You still don't know what it exactly is.
Out of game, I know what it is.
You still
In
don't
game,
know
I'll
exactly
find
what
out.
it is. Good lord. You don't. You don't know.
Don't lie
I
to
was
me.
listening to this podcast where they're playing fucking 3rd edition D&D.
Goddamn
and-
why?
What's a
Man.
bidet wand?
Reminds me of middle school.
I should
And
write that after the turn. So
Math
it's
was
going
so much
to
harder.
start attacking Sharav again.
it's okay, Shrav's
First a
got
claw on the left hand.
disadvantage and a -4. Oh, D4. telling.
I will just completely.
Well, that one would have hit regardless of
Well,
the
but
minus. So let's do another roll with the minus and everything, and that will be counted for disadvantage.
No, I'm just going to redo it completely because
Oh, that's my armor class.
Oh, I tried to help.
yeah, I mean
I almost got
would
him.
have hit hypothetically because I would have gotten 11. Okay, so that is oops, that much damage. Then it's gonna try the right attack, the right claw. It's gonna miss.
Because you got a -4 too.
And then it's gonna try for a bite. It's gonna miss.
So,
Okay.
Sextus, I saved you.
I mean, doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage when it does hit.
But
That's
if it
because
can't
it's
hit, it
only
doesn't
hit
matter.
you once. It has hit you once both turns.
That means twice.
Yes, but it's two separate. It does a D10 plus 5 and then 2D8 plus 5 for the bite. Does a lot of
My turn?
damage.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it's your turn.
I'm fine. Alright, that actually hits, right? Because he's 14. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, this one always hits. It's just the next one. Ooh, that was pretty good. Alright, and that's piercing damage.
Oh.
Oh.
You were saying?
There you go.
Okay, I have to type something new up now. 2d6 plus 4. Nice, nice, nice. And that is slashing damage.
Cool. Okay. So much total damage is that? 22?
Yeah, 22.
Okay. So with the final claw across its jaw, taking the majority of it out.
Oh my
Golden
God, it's
Compass
like-
style.
It's like the ending of Lion King.
Oh,
Simba
I was-
against Scar.
does he
just
tear off his jaw?
I don't remember that.
Well, no. It's just like we're just like fighting and like it's like leaving after images as we strike each other.
I don't think so.
Super cool.
I was thinking the polar bear battle scene in the Golden Compass.
I
Never
mean,
seen
I
it.
was picturing like Pacific Rim, like kaiju battle type shit.
But which one's the robot?
I mean, I guess it's I don't know. Was
I
there a
assumed
Godzilla
you
movie
would
where
be.
Godzilla fought himself?
Godzilla versus Godzilla?
Yeah,
Probably
there's also
not.
Mecha Godzilla.
No, Mecha Godzilla is different.
Well, Mecha Godzilla has the same form.
There
as
is a
Godzilla.
bear and an undead bear. They are not the same. They are different.
Yeah,
You
one's
Logan.
obviously better.
You
The
killed the
undead bear.
thing, and it is dead now for realsies. Not undead, it is dead.
Was
Dead.
there a Godzilla versus zombie Godzilla?
No.
Man, we
I
have to
wouldn't
make that
imagine.
movie.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
they need to make. Oh, there's those bandits still. Every fucking time.
I drop my form and gather up Ronaldo, Boris, and Bilbo.
Okay.
In case you forgot, the next one's a 17.
Next one is a 10.
I thought-
17? Right, yeah.
it was
this
10
was
for
Mine was
that.
a
This is
10.
17.
Yes.
And then it was a 4. I remembered.
Okay.
I was going to give the same thing, just for some reason I thought it was a 10. Anyway, so as you're walking along, Walker trips on another hunk of out-of-place wood in what seems to be another caravan wheel.
Oh, nice!
Oh.
Another caravan
Seems to
wheel.
For
be
you to
a
fail.
lot of accidents that happen here.
I
Caravans
don't
running off the road.
have
This
many.
caravan's
What
running out of wheels.
road?
Well, there's like you see a couple of ancient flagstones here and there now that you're looking down harder.
I hope you know Walker's thinking this caravan's really running out of wheels.
Okay, so that you stumble across that.
Right. Well, I'm gonna try to investigate that whole deal.
Okay,
Because
Give
last time
me-
Maybe some detective work, like Jacques Cousteau.
give me a roll.
Clouseau.
Clusto.
Give me a roll and shut up before I give you disadvantage.
Okay. I'm stalling because I'm scrolling up and it's not loading.
Croomstone.
Kuko,
Wow.
you did it. You might actually
Um,
learn
Finally
something
gonna
this
find
time.
this fucking caravan.
So you realize that you see a tree growing in an unusual pattern over there, and if you follow along, you see a couple more that look like they must have been run over when they were but saplings.
Hmm.
And as
Run
you go
over by a
further,
caravan that's missing all its wheels.
you find the strut of what you would guess to be an axle, and it's
Oh.
attached to a larger body of something, but it's mostly buried under the dirt.
Luckily, I
Dirt's-
have 2 shovels.
Little did you know that fucking paid off. So the dirt's pretty soft here. Get out, it would take a couple of hours.
Couple hours. Hmm. How far away is the town?
It's another hour or so away.
Okay.
Not
What
sure if
time
it's
is
kind
it?
of town we'd want to spend the night in.
It is it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let my compatriots know about this discovery, and I'll ask them if they want to help me dig and present one of my 2 shovels.
No.
I leave the shovel for Andrea to grab, and I instruct my 3 buddies to help me dig, and I go at it with my hands.
I'm also gonna point out that I hold up the shovel for them, but I'm pretty sure both of them already have shovels.
Is that coming in your pack?
I don't think
Does
so.
it? Oh,
I
maybe
don't.
is the
I don't
shovel
think
from
so.
my folk hero background?
I have a crowbar. I can dig with that.
Where did you get your first shovel?
I don't know.
It was begotten.
Is it because
I
I'm
mean-
a ranger? Is that what this is?
It might be one of the packs you got with the. Did you have an explorer pack?
Yeah,
I have an
Explorer
explorer's pack. I don't think it comes
do.
with a shovel.
Let me check. No.
Yeah,
it
it's
does
not the ranger. Is it D&D folk hero?
I don't know. Either way, you've got 2 shovels.
Oh, it is my folk hero background that gives me a shovel. That's weird.
Okay. Very weird, but cool.
Would not have thought that, but okay.
You've got 2 shovels. Nobody else has a shovel. Sharav is using his
Okay.
hands to dig.
I'm just not gonna
Okay.
dig because I don't do that shit.
Asshole.
What a team player Andrea is.
Manual labor is beneath you.
It is though.
But I come from the ranks of the common folk, so I'm gonna dig.
Okay, then both of you give me a strength check.
What
Good thing
about
I'm
my
not
buddies?
digging.
Make yours with advantage. Actually, both of you make yours with advantage because you've got a shovel, you've got a tool, and Sharav has the help of his friends.
Wow. Is there
Nat 20.
-1.
It doesn't matter. It's a nat 20. It trumps the -1.
It doesn't though, because it's just a check, and a nat
Well.
20 or nat 1 on a check doesn't necessarily do anything special.
It could.
Okay, so
Sharav
you
sucks all of the dirt into his trunk and blows it out.
Sharav is making definite headway. Walker
see-
is
You see Sharav's nails grow into something bestial as he just goes into it with a primal savagery.
You could have said that beforehand, too.
Eh,
Yeah, I guess you already had
Uh,
advantage, so it didn't matter.
Walker is trying, and some of the dirt's falling back into the hole, and it's kind of getting difficult.
Not
and-
entirely sure how to use a shovel.
Look, Walker is not great at digging, but he'll dig. He'll do it.
Hey.
You know? dug
Ronaldo
things
tries
before.
to help Walker out, but can't find any hairs.
Look, he's not a strong robot. He's the fast robot.
I'm not strong or fast.
Make me another strength check. Or if you can think of another way, like you've already got advantage, but if you can think of a way to do it faster.
Can I use both
like
shovels
I
at a
said, I'm
time?
using primal savagery to increase my nails.
You don't have proficiency in dual wielding shovels.
Damn it.
That would not speed you up.
I could technically
Okay,
spellcast
hold
with
on.
shovels in both hands.
Is there a
what
way for
about
me
the
to do
primal
this?
savagery angle?
It'll help.
Okay, do I do the same roll?
Yep. Strength
Do
roll
I
is
still have
advantage.
advantage?
Actually, what's your spellcasting modifier? And yes, you do.
The spell casting, the spell attack bonus,
Yeah.
that's a 5.
So you, from now on, if you're using primal savagery, add that instead of your -1.
Okay, so it'd be +5, not like +4, because I'd be adding and subtracting. But
Plus,
it's-
it's actually just do the modifier. So +3.
+3. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like adding proficiency is a little bit much since Logan didn't get proficiency. So that 15 is going to be an 18,
All right.
and then okay, make me another roll. You're making definite progress now. You're starting to see kind of the canvas top of the caravan where it hasn't rotted away.
Oh man, I'm starting to tire.
If anybody who's looking at it wants to make a history check to try and,
Is it made out of stone?
it's not. But if you want to try and
That would be terrible.
I guess see if there's anything you might know about it, who it is, where it's from, where it was going.
Okay, so just a history check.
I'm just standing there watching.
Yes.
I
It's
could
not
try.
stonework.
It is not stonework.
That,
and
like I
it's,
said, that'd be
uh,
terrible. History is
Just straight
intelligence.
history.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
which mine's 0, but I'm gonna try anyways because I'm just kind of standing there watching, doing nothing.
nope.
I feel like Andre would be the most curious one anyway. She's got time to think. Yeah, Sharav is much too distracted by digging.
Also,
And
I like how
actually is
mine
having
didn't
fun.
actually roll, and I'm
Having
sad.
fun playing in the dirt with his friends. And Andrea realizes that this is a caravan from Ursa, one of the countries that took part in the 4-Hour War, and it kind of looks like it might have been a caravan of some sort.
Can I see what I can glean from it as I am proficient in land vehicles?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that absolutely works there in case of that. So I guess add your proficiency bonus to the history check.
So just
Okay.
2. It's basically
So
proficiency in
that's,
history at that point.
+1.
Roll with
'cause I have
advantage.
-1 history.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, you have -1 history. Oh, poor you. Walker, not smart.
So Walker, as someone who was on the opposite side of the war, the Warforged were created by Sylvestus, and you recognize that this is certainly a caravan of war, one that would be used as more of a thing transport than a troop transport.
Caravan of war. Transporting things.
Like weapons, armor, food, gear to the front lines.
Weapons, armor, food, gear.
Are you actually saying that out loud?
Yes.
She's doing the
Okay.
voice.
Well, I'm
To the
just
front
double checking.
lines.
Okay.
You're so fun, Bilbo. What'd you say, Walker?
So yeah, between Walker and Andrea, they come to the conclusion that this is an old transport.
So we're
another-
we're like on top of it, like the canvas is underneath.
Yeah, you're like, it's kind of turned upside down.
Oh, okay.
So you're starting to see like the one side of the canvas. I guess
Okay.
it's not 100% upside down. It's like kind of rolled on its side.
Okay.
So the axle is sticking kind of up and out at a 80-degree angle.
Right.
Make another strength check. Both same rolls, both advantage and Sharov using his +3.
Ah.
Damn, you guys.
You guys are making progress again. Sharov slowed down a little bit back there, but he's got the energy back.
Yeah. Bilbo
Shrub
and I
was
started
inspired.
throwing dirt at each other.
Yeah, Sharov was inspired by Bilbo. So it's almost clear. You could probably you figure another little bit, and you'd be able to get into the actual caravan itself.
Could I just like stab through the canvas and crawl in?
You could, but there would be a very real danger of dirt falling on you.
Ooh, okay.
Do you
have a
care about dirt?
resistance?
But do you
Do
actually
I
care
have a
that much about dirt?
resistance?
You do
No, I
you
don't
do
have
you
dirt
breathe?
resistance.
I mean,
I
being
Don't
stuck
breathe,
under
but the
being
problem would
stuck
be
under
that
a
I would
pile
be
of dirt
stuck in
isn't
there, and more importantly, whatever gold that's in there would be stuck in there under the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Okay.
not like my good friend Andrea is gonna help dig me out. So
Nah. I don't have a spell for that. I don't get my hands dirty.
Give me another strength check.
Sharov will hold a service for you.
Or
Also,
check.
my strength is -2, so I wouldn't be much help anyways.
He lived. He died as he lived, with a hat.
we rolled the same things.
Oh, you did.
Wow. Well,
Jesus.
opposite the same.
Okay. Looking at it, it's very close to being completely dug out to the point where you can get inside. Hopefully one more check will do it.
Aha.
Okay. You, with one final push of effort as you start to get towards the end, you, excavate it to a point where you're confident that you can get into it and, rummage around without fear of burying yourself.
Ooh, can we do a little retcon here and see if I can search around for medicinal herbs?
Give me a nature. So,
Ooh, nature.
as you guys are digging, and after Andrea kind of figures out, oh, this is a war caravan, cool. Andrea's like, okay, you guys have fun. Turns and walks off into the woods a little distance, in search of herbs and things.
Unfortunately, my nature is 0, but my medicine is +4.
Give me a medicine check, actually.
Wow. You could just add +4 to that. happen.
Give me a check. Give me another roll.
I hate you. It's the same. There was no point.
Okay. So first, Walker and Sharav.
Uh.
As soon as Walker feels confident that he can get in there without collapsing it on himself, he dives right in. After rummaging around for a couple minutes, comes out with a box with used to contain probably close to 20 to 30 healing potions. After whatever collision, whatever event flipped the caravan over, you've got closer to 5 remaining. Or you've got five intact health potions. Takes everything that Walker has to not let the box fall apart in his hands because it's made of wood and nearly rotten. You find a bunch of rusted weapons, swords, axes, kind of just standard fare. And then Walker finds something that he can get very excited about. There's the rusted out, damaged, but intact barrel and firing mechanism of a gun. As you pick it up, the stock, made mostly of wood, kind of just falls off the metal parts. But you think that you can look at this and, by studying it for a few days, reproduce plans that are good enough that somebody who is skilled at smithing and you could
Okay.
follow them and produce a working replica. You also find a powder horn made of the horn of something big and a bunch of damp, unusable gunpowder inside.
Does it look like a unicorn's horn?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
And what? Yeah, powder horn and what else?
Just it's got a bunch of damp gunpowder inside.
Does it look like an elephant tusk?
Somewhat. There's definitely a resemblance there.
Okay. So is there a quantity on the rusted weapons?
Um. Give me one sec. You
And
find
I have a question as well.
two swords that have enough usable metal that there's a point to taking them, and 2 axes that have enough usable metal that there's a point to taking them.
Okay.
And then you find you also find 9 spearheads as you're rummaging around.
Okay.
And Shrav?
So, the health potions. What type of health potions?
Just the basic ones.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 2.
So I have a basic health potion. I don't know what everyone else has.
Yeah, I have basic health potions.
Just one?
I have 3 of them.
How many does Andrea have?
I have 4.
Okay. I guess.
So I'm gonna just offer the health potion box up to everyone to divvy out.
I guess I could grab, like, I don't know, 2 of them.
Okay.
Get me up to 3. So I do that.
You want one, Andrea?
Sure.
Andrea just gets back from her herb hunt. Manages to find
She thinks she finds marijuana, but it's actually oregano.
she finds three stems from the thyre plant. It is a common ingredient, or a relatively common plant used as an ingredient in health potions. The stems contain like a thick red fluid that is the main body of the potion and gives it its color.
So, you want to spell that for me?
THAYIRE, but it's pronounced thyre or thyre.
I hate it. Hate it already.
And you find you managed to scrounge up 6 Strivica leaves.
Stevia
wanna-
leaves?
That one is spelled pretty much exactly how it sounds.
Oh, of course. Strivica.
Strivica.
Spelled how it sounds.
Whatever. Close enough.
STRIVICA. Strivica.
In fact, exactly as
Okay,
it
well,
is.
I
then.
would have gone with STRIVEKA, so
I'm
Strivica.
glad I'm smarter than you.
Which are like the leaves can be crushed down and mixed with alcohol and used as a very potent disinfectant. It's good for putting on before applying stabilizing things. Basically, it'll make medical checks way easier, or medicine checks way easier.
Walker does
Okay.
not care about any forms of medicine.
Only believes in homeopathic remedies.
Oil.
Good old mineral oil.
Motor oil.
So, if you did you decide or finish deciding what you were going to do with the health potions, or did I interrupt you?
Yeah, Andrea took one, and Sharav took, was it 2? So now I have 5 total health potions in my inventory.
So,
Okay. Cool. So,
And I'll
Now
just throw
what
away
are
that
we
rotted
in
wood.
For
yeah.
so it is about 4 o'clock.
comes in fours.
What?
He rolled a 4.
Yeah.
True. And you walk onward, making it to the town. So at the town, you see just a bunch of broken houses.
I loot them.
Okay. So as you start to go and rummage around in the nearest house, you hear clattering and scraping of bones.
Bone.
Bones.
Bone saw.
Bone birds.
Do they sound ready?
Oh, they do.
Oh no.
You know they do. Where the fuck did my skeletons go?
Not allowed to have skeletons.
Skeletons?
What did you think they were, Logan?
Everything has bones.
And what is a structure of bones called? A skeleton.
Well, like
Goddamn.
I have a skeleton. I mean, Walker doesn't have. I mean, I guess he has a wooden skeleton, but
Where did they go? Where did I put the skeletons?
Then it's not a Warforged skeleton.
What? How did I managed to completely lose the skeleton tokens that I had. The ones in Roll20 are gone. The the ones I had saved in my folder are gone. Okay. Give me one moment as I
Technical difficulties.
download some more skeletons.
It's like downloading more RAM.
here you go, Dallin. Use that.
What the hell did she send?
I'm sure that I won't use it.
That is Skeletor! Close, but no.
Do you want to fight Skeletor? That might be a mistake.
I don't remember what he does.
I don't either, so I'll make it up. He won't be easy.
I wouldn't think so. What cartoon is he from?
He-Man?
Ah, if it takes He-Man to beat him, we can't beat him.
Yeah, that's kind of the metric I'm going off of. Are you He-Man? No, you'll probably lose.
Well, we just need He-Man's sword.
Do you have He-Man's sword?
Well,
You'll
we just
probably
need
lose.
we just need a sword infused with the power of He-Man's keep.
Can you? Oh,
That's no. Why is he wearing a hoodie and shorts?
Because that's a character from
Undertale, I
Oh.
know.
Undertale, yeah.
Also, you're just distracted down from the actual skeletons.
a little bit of imagination has to be used here. They're not actually wielding swords and shields.
Wow.
They crawl out of the holes that they're lying in, clad in rags and wielding sticks and rocks.
So
Oh, that one's not actually transparent. What the fuck?
That's a lot of skeletons. Also, what are you talking about? They're all transparent for me.
What?
The last one that I put.
Oh, that you
Oh.
put.
Discord.
Oh. Also, I don't think we could beat him either. He's like special.
Oh, can there be a musical episode of D&D?
No,
No. None of us can sing.
I can
But our
barely
characters
talk.
might be able to.
So my character's all implied singing. You will hear nothing. Actually, you have to imagine it. Also, my character doesn't talk. Why would my character
the
sing?
entirety of the musical episode, Sharav is just so done with it that he just sits in the corner drinking, singing "What do you do with a drunken pirate?"
I feel like Sharab would enjoy a musical episode.
From what I just heard,
Depends.
no.
Will his pets sing?
Oh, of course. Animals
Ow.
will sing.
I can't talk to animals. I won't hear singing. I'll just hear noises.
Well, they're like backup singers, and that's what singing is. It's just noises.
That's what talking is. It's just noises.
Look, if Alvin and the Chipmunks could do it,
Nope, nope. We're not having one of those episodes.
Alvin and the Chipmumps.
Speaking for hours on end is hard, okay?
Alvin and the giant elks.
Yeah, we gotta get those back first.
So,
Are we
What
actually gonna start
happened?
combat here?
Yes, you're actually starting
Are we-
combat. I'm naming all of them.
are we just staring them down?
What's this one's name?
Skeleton 8,
What's this one?
Skeleton 4,
Can this one be Joey?
it's Skeleton 7.
I'm gonna call him Joey.
Don't disrespect him.
Sorry, did I assume his gender?
So
It's skeleton.
Uh,
Well, I guess they can have genders, I guess.
you walk over, and as Walker goes to start looking at the houses, looking for loot, a
God damn it, Walker.
loud clanking and rattling is heard as 9 skeletons rise and move in unison towards you.
Yeah, this had
Roll
nothing to do with my 4. It was all to do with Logan wanting to loot houses.
Okay, well.
Hey, 4! Again!
What are we doing right now?
Initiative.
Is this... Oh, okay, we're in combat now?
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, as these things came out, the wall
Yeah.
happened.
Why do you do that?
What the fuck is going on with me today?
What is wrong with you?
Oh man, I'm just not... I'm not myself.
Should save this so that Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's fine apparently. It just needed a quick hand scribble to be working again.
A what?
I had to scribble on my hand with my pen
Oh, why'd you... What? Why your hand?
because it wasn't working on paper.
That's when you lick it.
What?
That sounds way worse.
Have you never licked a pen to make it work?
That's the worst!
No, I rub it
so
on my
much
hand a little
worse.
bit.
I usually just do it on paper, but I press harder.
The saliva
At
makes it work.
At the very worst, I lick my thumb and then draw on my thumb.
Basically the same thing.
Not the same thing. I'm not licking a pen.
You're licking your thumb, which is then
I'm not
the
putting
intent.
ink in my mouth.
Yeah, but
If it's
it
not
doesn't work.
writing, then there's no ink in your mouth. Gotcha there.
Oh my god.
And I broke Logan. Okay, combat, let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
How many of them got 20s? Or 1s, I guess, would also be the same.
I know what you guys get.
Ooh, I have a
Wow.
phone call. I wonder if it's from Brian Fitzpatrick.
Guys, DoorDash is in my area.
Okay.
It actually delivers to my
So-
house now.
Okay. This one's gonna run up to here.
Whoa, a 35 movement for a
To here.
skeleton.
They're not attacking.
Oh.
Here.
No.
The wall.
Bilbo.
Oh,
The wall has a name.
I don't know it.
3 names. You've heard me say it.
Why is he doing
Okay.
that? I don't like that.
I may have only rolled 2 initiatives to make it easier to track, and they may have rolled a 20 and a 19.
Wow.
So
Just fucking wow.
so that boy's
Well,
gonna
I am glad they're all
here.
mostly gathering up, though.
I'm not.
And this boy's able to get like there. Okay.
Now they've all fucking acted.
And then
That is
this
true.
one, this
Except
one,
this one.
and no, that one moved.
It moved.
Oh, did he?
it
It
just
just
can't
started
get
like
far
all the way
enough.
over here.
Oh, okay.
So there's 3 of them that are gonna make attacks. 2 against Walker and 1 against Bilbo.
Wow.
So let's do the 2 against Walker first. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. I'm just gonna roll both the damages together. You take 9 damage.
Wow. Rude.
Bilbo is missed.
Yeah.
He will be when he leaves. He was missed for a hot minute there this morning.
Bilbo is going to retaliate.
Okay.
It's Shirav's turn.
Okay. Bilbo. Which one attacked? Is this one?
That one.
Okay, Bilbo's going to multi-attack. 'Cause he can
Acting
do
for the
that.
first time so far.
He's going to bite. And he hits.
And he's gonna hit.
Okay, he's going to do...
Looking-
Can't imagine he
Looking
does
at
that much damage though.
AC of 12, by the way.
He's going to do 2 piercing damage. But
On a
then
skeleton
he's
though.
going to claw.
Yes, he will.
He's gonna hit.
Bilbo's
gonna do-
amazing.
1 clawing damage.
Well,
No, he literally can't do that low of clawing damage. And oh, that's pretty good. 7 slashing damage.
I'm trying to remember in quote unquote real life. I know bludgeoning is best against skeletons. I think piercing is probably the worst. I think
And-
slashing's in the middle.
And that's gonna be him.
What
And
real life are
I'm-
you talking about?
I said
right
quote
now?
unquote real life.
And I'm pretty sure Ronaldo really doesn't like the fact that that they got his good buddy Bilbo. So Ronaldo is going to attack that same guy, I believe. Would that be reasonable?
Yeah.
But also,
Well,
can't you just tell it to attack anyways? Because
feel
he
like
said
Ronaldo wouldn't, because he's just a rat and he'd probably run away.
Hmm.
That is the more rat thing to do. Like, he would use the disengage action and run away. Since you haven't given him any instructions, he's acting on survival instinct.
What is he, a man or a rat?
a rat, obviously.
Which at this point is to get away, because he's small and knows he can. The boar, on the other hand, probably a different story. Boars are a bit more aggressive and territorial.
Oh, that's a
It would
boar?
attack.
I couldn't
Can
tell.
Can I give him an instruction as a bonus action? Or
Mhm.
wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, no, I don't want to use it. That do I? Because I want to be able to attack this round as well. Will he? Are you saying that he'll probably attack on his own?
The boar will probably attack on his own. He'll probably
Most
attack the same
delightful
skeleton.
voicemail I've ever gotten.
He'll
It's
be
Brian
able to get
Fitzpatrick.
around me if I'm a big boy, right? We'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo's gonna leave, so there's that space that's gonna be open.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to become a direwolf then.
Okay. And Ronaldo's gonna like run away. Whoops. Fucking went the wrong way.
And
It's not gonna be super far. He's gonna be able to see you guys, but
okay. And which one attacked Logan?
The
which
two-
ones?
the 2 all the way over here.
Oh. Oh,
Those
so
were the
that
2.
one and that one?
Those were the two that were able to
So I
actually.
can't reach them. All right.
Nope.
So then I'm going to bite into this guy with advantage because
Yep.
of pack tactics. Oh, I need to also set up my health. Might as well do that before I forget. Okay. So that's going to be a whole thing that I think I have an advantage somewhere. All right, there it is.
You do. Oh, you mean okay?
Yeah, I didn't want to have to type it all out again. Oh,
Wow.
Well, thank Googly Moogly.
Roll your damage. Would
Okay.
recommend rolling damage first.
Well, there's no other attack.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. This is a dire wolf.
Is it a
Nothing-
bite?
It is a bite. It does piercing
Would do
damage.
piercing.
And you need to succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw.
There is no strength to save because you crush its femur in your teeth and it collapses dead.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Boris. Knew you wanted to get in there. Boris doesn't feel anything towards this one, does he?
Yeah, I mean, they all rushed him,
All right.
and he knows that they're bad things, so.
I mean, he's a badger. As far as he's concerned,
No, the
skeleton's
boar.
a skeleton. Oh, the boar. Boris,
The boar.
right. They both start with B. It's confusing.
No shit, because it's a badger and a boar. They start with B.
He's a boar. As far as he's
Oh.
concerned, a skeleton is a skeleton.
Huh. Can I say that before he attacked this guy, he actually, because he was over here, right? So he
Mhm.
actually like took a few steps back and then used a charge.
Would he? Yeah.
Okay.
He would pick
so-
the optimal move. In this case, would be charge.
Yeah, so he's going to charge with a tusk attack.
Tusk attack.
Just +3 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes. Okay.
AC is 12.
So I'm gonna just do the damage on that, and then we'll look at whatever that huge paragraph is.
Are these the skeletons of these people?
Okay.
Did they crawl out of the people?
They just slopped off the flesh. Okay.
Unzip the skin.
So he took that
Skin.
slashing damage, and he takes an extra d6 of slapping. Is this slapping? Slashing damage.
I slap you.
Okay, so he takes a total of 6 slashing damage, and if the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Are skeletons creatures?
Fucking
Not-
everything's a creature.
Yeah,
It's
living
not everything's
things.
a humanoid.
If I didn't if I hit a tree,
Yeah.
then that would be fine.
Living things are creatures.
Okay, so yeah, he is a Naka proned.
Hey, did we decide on a?
Oh.
His back.
I've been tusked in my backbone.
You mean spine?
No, backbone, idiot.
Okay, that's
I
Walker's
just
turn
googled
now.
it, and apparently the word creature is never defined in any rulebook. It is assumed to mean
Go.
like anything
turn.
creature-like. Okay, so I am. Okay, wait. Where are all the
I
people?
would suggest do that one or that one's up around the building. Might not go shoot that
I mean,
one.
I could do this one, and
But-
then.
But Lucan, I'm trying to optimize mine by doing this. One of them already died.
Uh-huh.
He
Unfortunately.
attacked my badger. He couldn't be left alive.
I mean, I guess.
I guess either one of them you attacked from any of the three you attacked from your location would have interfered anyways, so
So you want me to not go for any of these guys?
If you can avoid it.
Okay.
Because I want to maximize my spell slots that I don't get that many of. And have 3 left of.
Okay. So is this guy okay?
Sure. I can't reach him anyways.
Okay. Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna take out my hand crossbow and also a knife. I'm gonna pick the one that isn't -1.
Good call.
That is a very good plan.
And I'm going to wait. Which order do I have to do this one? I have to do the knife first. So I'm gonna knife this guy.
Yep.
So that's I haven't used my knife in forever. What is my attack bonus? +6.
6.
You guys can do calls on Snapchat?
Yes, you can.
I don't ever check Snapchat, and I don't
That's
get
a-
notifications, so.
D6
Wow. +4.
+4.
Nice. On the one in front of you? This
Yeah,
boy?
on the one in front of me.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna use my knife on this one. The 2 that I can attack that aren't gonna
There
fuck
are
up Brandon's plan.
Yes,
Plenty
I want to.
around you. Okay. Okay, and then
Okay, and then
Are
because
you accounting for your fucked up knife?
she's not
She
using
said-
that one.
Yeah, she said
I'm
not
not,
to
I'm
use
only
it.
using one knife. So because
Oh.
I've just used a one-handed weapon with my attack action, I can use a bonus action to attack with my loaded hand crossbow I'm also holding.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a +8.
Oh.
Which will hit.
Oh. But
Nice.
almost didn't hit.
Whew. Whew. So that is also a d6 +4 if I'm not mistaken.
Your handle's a little unsteady, but you managed to hit.
Wow.
With minimum damage.
Not rolling too good
You
right now.
still managed to put a bolt through its eye socket and drop it like a sack of potatoes.
5 health!
The skeletons are not strong.
I know, that's why I wanted to kill all of mine in one shot. That I wanted to kill.
Well, it's your turn.
If
I'm
you
a
don't fucking do
shatter.
this-
They have to make con saves. I can't expect the skeletons to have good constitution.
Little do you know.
5 con
I
saves.
homebrewed the shit out of this, and they have the best constitution.
It's 20. They get a
Those are actually
+5.
Skeletons.
They get advantage on all constitution saves. Okay, so
One of those pass.
only one, and it
Yep.
is this guy because he's skeleton 1.
How much damage is that again? 2d8? Is that right?
I feel like shatter is more than that, but
Shatter's 3d8.
there you go.
That's a lot of damage. And then that other one still takes half, though.
Mhm.
Oof.
So he takes 6. Okay,
6
so
was enough to... never mind.
this skeleton, this skeleton, this skeleton, and this skeleton are blasted into fragments of bone and dust. This one just watched all of his friends get exploded.
Yeah. He's good.
Good.
Nope, good.
No. He's a skeleton. He's not good. He's bad.
Okay. So now this one going to stand up and swing at Andrea.
How dare.
What was the...
Glad it
Goodness.
missed. it
So
only
then-
it only had to get a 10.
This one's gonna run up. This one's gonna run up.
That's right. They turned to dust, so that one didn't even have a corpse.
And they're both going to attack Walker. And
Why
one of them is
didn't-
gonna hit.
You did that so fast. I only see the 17. How dare?
And Walker's gonna take 6 damage.
Oh no.
Your armor is
bitch.
stripped.
Gasp. Now it is Shrav's turn.
I'm gonna attack the one that I can reach. I'm gonna hit him with a bite at advantage.
Yep.
Let's see. +5, yeah, okay.
You hit.
Alright. And it's gonna do some damage.
Easy you will.
It does 12 damage.
You have learned that going for their femur and tearing their leg off as you pulverize the bone is very effective as you kill another one.
Alright. And is Bilbo or Boris, are they still on the... I imagine Boris is still on the fight with this guy. And
Yeah.
Bilbo, I think he would probably want it, right?
Bilbo would turn around and help Boris.
Okay, let's start
Bilbo
with
at this point is
Boris.
pretty much surrounded, so he's going to fight.
Okay.
Ronaldo was just able to get out, so.
Oh,
Okay, let's go to Bilbo then. Bilbo is going to do a multi-attack. So the first one,
Oof,
That'll
bite,
hit.
going to be a number of damage that is piercing. Going to be 6 piercing damage.
oof.
And then the claws. The claws are going to miss.
2 nat ones.
That's rough.
For getting them out of the way.
Walker's
Mhm.
turn.
Okay. What is? Wait, this guy is alive.
And the one behind the
Yes.
badger. Only 2 left.
So I'm gonna stab at this guy
Mhm.
Stab
with
at
my
the.
knife.
Make
And
your
that's
roll.
gonna be a +6.
So, here's a question. How's your hand crossbow always loaded? You don't have to.
She's got the crossbow
I have-
expert feat.
Yeah.
Mmm. So they're magic.
Yep.
Yes,
Magic
actually.
crossbows.
She's so fast, it might as well be.
6 + 4.
I'm technically proficient with light crossbows too. It's weird. Why would I
Emma is
have
still
crossbows?
standing.
Okay. And then I guess nobody. Well, yeah. I'm gonna shoot at the same one.
Okay. You hit. And with that, you, following the same procedure that, just like Sharav is learning what his most effective move is, you are learning that shooting them in the eye with your crossbow is very effective, and you kill another one.
I learned Shadow's very effective, but I can't use that every time, all the time. Did Alan die?
He's
Did
not
I
muted
die?
and deafened.
No, I didn't die.
I'm talking to Amber.
So I'm guessing my turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna firebolt the last guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For a 10 damage.
As overkill as you can get on a creature with 1 hit point,
Yep.
you replace his head with a small fireball. chair got caught on my mat. Okay. You've effectively dealt with the skeletons.
I'm gonna loot them.
Bone dust, bone meal. Grow some plants instantly.
Okay. So they're clothed in rags and
rags.
wielding sticks.
Dicks.
Except for one who is wearing a necklace with a large ruby
Another ruby
um,
necklace.
engraved
this
with
one worth?
the shut the fuck up as I am speaking. Engraved with the royal seal from Galadia.
Ooh.
Something
she-
about the necklace feels weird.
While she's doing that, I'm going to, while still a direwolf, I'm going to try and perceive if there's any more dangers about.
Give me a perception roll. Advantage if you're sniffing things.
Well, it would be sniffing or hearing.
Do
Those are
skeletons
very things
smell
too.
like anything?
So I would probably hear the clanking. Nothing else. Okay. Let me see. Can I get an advantage so I don't have to type it? There we go. Wow. Holy shit.
It's safe. You don't hear or smell anything except the rotting corpses.
It's probably good.
Yeah, I have no idea what you said.
Walker kind of does.
Walker gets the idea that you relax and are at ease.
Okay. Aldo's gonna just hang out, ride me a bit.
Oh.
You know what?
All three of them could.
Bilbo is as well. Boris doesn't really like climbing things so much with his hooves.
Okay. So Walker has looted the skeletons.
I'm gonna go back to
And-
looting the houses.
Okay. Give me
More
a
skeletons.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Ooh. Can't wait to fail this.
Well, you don't have advantage, so you won't horribly fail it.
More skeleton. No. Never-ending waves of skeletons. Just every time you.
I don't have enough shadows for this.
If we were playing a game with experience, this is your farming area. Okay. So.
Technically, this does have experience.
Not the way we're playing. You managed to find within a few of the houses about 200 silver,
Ooh.
50 gold,
Ooh.
and a journal.
Reading. Walker can't
It's-
read.
Left
Walker
open,
can read.
left open to a page, and kind of clear that it was found under an overhanging, still intact piece of roof, but it was pretty clear that it was open when the house collapsed. It's covered in dust and dirt and rubble.
Do I see the journal at any point?
I don't know. What are you doing while Walker's looting?
I mean, I imagine I'm just kind of like pacing the place, trying to make doubly, triply sure that nothing else is jumping out.
Mm-hmm.
Still as a direwolf.
I guess give me a perception check then, with vision. So not with advantage.
Wow. Just make it worse for me.
You wouldn't necessarily.
Just
Another
put me
4.
down. Yeah, you didn't see her pick up the book, or him pick up the book. Okay. What's next, Logan? I'm deafened, aren't I?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
she
Who went
sneezed.
away?
Or
I
had
didn't
a
get to
sneeze.
sneeze.
Uh,
Okay. So does this journal like? Can I quickly glean like what that thing's about? Like maybe who it was written by, etc.
so looking through, the writing is very kind of flowery. It looks like it was somebody who was taught how to like write at a young age. But it kind of reads slightly childish in some parts. So do you suspect that it was somebody who was young? And the page that was open, I wrote a lot for this.
Oh
I'm gonna
God.
be honest. But instead of reading everything, because it's probably not the best idea, the last page says, "This is it. The fall of Mistfear, they'd call it, if there were any alive to tell the tale. The most important people in the town, myself and my mother, dying wordlessly, were under attack by some creature tearing us apart by hand and claw, in broad daylight no less. It's at least 5 meters tall and has 4 arms on its upper body. It's got claws in place of its hands on 2 arms. I watched my mother get attacked as she was running back to the house. I'm hiding here, writing this, hoping that I can survive this attack and run back to Galadia. Or at least somebody can find my account. With the damage this creature is causing, it's just as likely to knock my house down accidentally as it is to find me. The sounds of fighting have stopped, I think, but I think I hear Beast breathing, and then it cuts off, and very quickly switches to, like, in the middle of the word, he starts writing something else. There's a red light glowing outside. It's ruby colored. And then stops again, and underneath that sentence, or underneath that sentence, you see in very scrawled, very clearly quick handwriting, E2.
Yes, that was a summary of episode 2 of this person's favorite television show.
So yeah, what do you do next?
Sorry, I'm still writing.
Well, I assume I've assured myself that nothing bad is still here. Unfortunately.
You're pretty
So
sure.
I'm gonna start not looting houses, but just kind of like searching them for anything of interest. Like I think. Let me see. What do I get as a direwolf? So I might just stay as a direwolf for.
That would make sense if you're searching for things because you have enhanced hearing and smell.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just stay as a direwolf and like just go through the buildings as much as a large direwolf can do.
Most
And-
of them have holes big enough that you can fit through as a direwolf. How much of the journal is Walker reading?
I'm just skimming it.
Okay. Well, you'd probably see Walker reading the book then as you roam around. I guess if you want to give me a perception check as well with advantage.
it's talking to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So you actually walk into the same building that Walker is standing and reading the journal in, and start sniffing towards the corner, where you think you smell something under the floorboards.
Okay. As I. Well, how loose are the floorboards? Are they loose enough that I could claw them up?
Make
Or
a strength check.
Yay.
Just because of the fact that it's kind of awkward without fingers. Somebody with fingers would have a much easier time, but if you want to try, you could try.
Wow.
You are just
No
unable to get
purchase.
purchase. Your claws
Alright.
are kind of cutting through the wood.
Do I
Alright.
notice?
Yeah,
That-
I'm gonna try and convey the idea that something's under the floorboards.
And
Okay, well, I'm gonna, I guess, try to like pry up the floorboards with my metal fingers.
you do it pretty easily. Not having fingers sucks.
You hear me do kind of a you know that thing that dogs do sometimes where they just like blow out their mouth all at once.
Mm-hmm.
You do it pretty easily, and underneath there is a chest.
Chest.
Opening it, it's not locked. The person didn't feel the need to lock it, considering they'd hid it under their floorboards in their probably locked home. You find 200 gold pieces inside, a garnet worth 100 gold, and 2 royal signet rings from Gladia.
I'm gonna offer these things to Sharav, but noticing he has no pockets in his current form, I'm going to just stash them away for now.
Yeah, like you would have offered them if I did have pockets.
I offer things to you all the fucking time. You never take them. Okay, can you repeat what I found?
200 gold. Garnet worth 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, I guess, gold signet rings from Gladia. Like the royal signet rings.
Mm-hmm. What's the adjective for something from Galadia?
I guess Galadian.
Okay.
Just literally add an ed onto the end. And you notice that both of these rings are sized for people with smaller fingers.
Okay. Can I tell if they are the same size?
They're slightly different.
Okay. Cool. Man, my backpack's getting pretty small text here.
All right. Sharov's feeling a little satisfied with what he's found as a dire wolf, so he's gonna drop the form and pop a squat and start ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
Before you start that, I'm just gonna offer you the things that I found in the chest that you found.
Oh, that's nice. Yes, those are nice things you got there. I'm just gonna real quick do this.
I want to investigate the center of town here.
Okay.
Looks like there's
Mm.
some dead people.
What in particular are you like? Are you investigating the dead people, or are you investigating?
I want to investigate the dead people.
Okay.
See if I can figure out how they died.
Give me a medicine check then.
A medicine check. Hold on.
Uses your wisdom modifier. Okay. Give me one sec. Check something.
Do they still have their skeleton?
They do still have their skeletons.
Oh, interesting. So they weren't the skeletons of these people.
Really, really wish that I could. I had more sticky notes around. Because this would make my life way easier. Okay. They have very large puncture wounds, along with a lot of poison in their, like, you can tell they died by being bit by a real big snake.
Oh, a real big snack. They have any gold on them?
Scrounging around, you managed to find like 12 silver.
Okay.
Okay, so by the time you do that, Sharav finishes detect magic, and this building is like a flare.
Oh.
Is that in range? It's like 60 feet, right?
I think it's 30 feet, but I probably would like. Where was the building where the journal was?
That one would have been this one here. Down at the bottom. I was trying with the
Okay.
distance tool.
I mean, I would have started there and then I would have moved with it basically.
Okay. Well,
And I think it lasts for like 5 minutes.
You find nothing in any of the houses, but this building up here lights up like a beacon.
All right. Well, I'm going in there trying to find that.
Okay. What's Andre doing at this point?
Not sure.
Sitting around all the way back there in the forest?
Not really, no. You know, though, I wasn't actually at my computer, but I was listening. I can't move myself with the distance tool.
Okay.
I guess I'll probably follow Sharav.
Okay, so before you actually get that close to the building, you hear a rattling of bones and the scraping of bones against stone, and the rubble of the tower shifts a little bit, and let me fucking drag you into the thing.
What?
It's a skeleton.
Why was it so big at first?
Because I made a mistake.
It's a
This
skeletal
doesn't
snake.
appear to have any arms.
It's a snake. Snake. Snake, snake, snake. Snake, snack, snake.
So, this creature rises up and looks over all of you Who dares try to disturb the master's protected space?
What language is it speaking?
It's speaking common.
Who's the master?
That is not for you to know.
Wrong. I'm the master, bitch. And I wild shape.
Okay.
I'm going to wild shape into
Shape of.
should
Giant snake.
what do I want? Going to just be as intimidating as I can and wild shape into a brown bear, stand on my hind legs and look at it. I imagine I might be looking down at it.
No, it's like kind of coiled up. But when it raises its head, it's closer to the order of like 12, 14 feet tall.
Well,
Like it's doing the viper kind of thing where it's kind of standing up.
this
And
might have been a bad idea. We'll see.
I am Grisk, known to none. I am the guardian of this place. Leave or die.
Well, I try to do my thought conveyance to Walker that pretty much says either kick shit off or say something so I know to back off.
Mm-hmm. Well, Walker is resistant to poison. This seems like good odds to him.
It's still a giant thing that will bite you and do biting
Eh.
damage.
I've been bitten by bigger.
Have you? Have you
Probably.
actually? Probably.
Maybe not bigger snakes.
Side note, I forgot. While reading the journal, did you at all try and figure out what creature that the journal writer may have been talking about?
Like what does that entail though? Like I feel like I either by reading it would like know what creature it was talking about or not.
Well, it's like a history check, right? Or something to that effect. It's gonna be a check based on what you were reading, right?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check with advantage.
An intelligence check, okay.
Just a straight
Oh, is
intelligence.
this bitch gonna be a demon?
Oops.
Oh my, are we gonna have a fucking revenant and a bone snake chasing us forever after we deal with this asshole?
Yeah, like as was said, this thing does not have arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the journal was definitely talking about some kind of demon. It sounds very familiar to you, but this is not it. You're
Maybe,
sure of two things. One, this is not it. Two, the three of you, even combined, may not be able to fight it.
I mean, the 6 of us.
That does not change the odds.
may not be able to fight this thing or the demon.
The demon.
Okay.
You don't really
is
know
like-
anything about this thing.
The demon. The description reminded me of some character I heard about through word of mouth when I was chasing after whatever that fucking demon's name is that I came up with, Cactus Pete or whatever.
Yes.
I hate
You in your research of demons, trying to keep your town safe. You have read about this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
In a galaxy far, far away.
No, it was in my village.
Okay, back to the present, because that was a bit of a
Okay.
retcon. What are you doing?
Let's see. What do I got? Um. Man, fuck it. I guess I'll shoot him.
Make a dexterity check.
Hold on. Okay. Whoops.
See how fast of a draw you are today.
Not
Not
very.
fast. Roll initiative first.
All of us?
Yep. This creature is now hostile.
Logan, can't believe you've done this.
Can you not?
Typical of Sharav.
Don't you have a +1?
Not as a brown bear.
Well, okay. I'm gonna say you still have the plus. Not that it. I'm gonna say for future, you maintain the initiative bonus. You don't keep your dex bonus, but because initiative, there's a mental part to initiative as well. It's kind of about how quickly you can assess a threat as well as how quickly you can physically react to it. So I'm going to say that initiative still will give you that +1.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's rolled.
Yep.
Still Walker first.
Okay. Still have the fastest hand in the west of this continent.
Even though you're like central.
Look, I have the fastest hand in the west of the continent. It's not relevant to how fast my hand is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna. Ooh, I kind of want to use a fire arrow, but I kind of. Should I use a fire arrow or should I use my? I guess I will cast Hunter's Mark on it first.
Okay. Probably a good plan.
And then I will use my long boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what a way to kick it off.
And then that D8.
So, yeah, 2d8, 2d6, +4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then I get another attack because it's my first turn.
Would have lost my shit if you rolled another 20.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is Andrea's turn.
I guess I'll do some scorching rays on it.
By the way, in this fight, I may run out of normal arrows and have to use fire arrows.
How do I roll d20s and add 7 to each of them.
You can either make 3 separate attacks or just do the mental math.
Okay, whatever. So that's
So the 7 misses, so you get 2 hits and a miss. Yet again.
yeah. Not that great on damage either.
No, you rolled pretty bad. Okay, now it is its turn. It is going to rear back, and you see a little bit of electricity start at its tail and crackle up its spine, ending in its mouth where it opens wide and looses a bolt of lightning through all of you.
Not cool.
Damn.
Everybody
The
give me a
lightning
deck save, including Ronaldo and Bilbo.
How dare you? Okay, so
We just
reading
all
up on
instantly die.
something.
Even if I
Alright,
added
surprised
the
by
2d4 to
lightning.
that, I wouldn't pass, so now I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah, I have to do it for the other two. Sorry.
Yes,
Said Ronaldo and
Bilbo.
Boris. Bilbo? Oh, okay.
Yep. Boris is the only one safe.
+2, +0. So for Bilbo. Nice.
Fucking Bilbo is the most dexterous motherfucker on the team.
Not so. Alright. So that was Ronaldo.
So that means that Walker and Bilbo pass. Everybody else takes full damage. Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Well,
Huh. I wonder what the average of 8d6 usually is. Because it's not that.
it's 24.
Huh.
So that would be -8 from my normal. And I am no longer a bear.
Walker takes 21 damage.
Oof.
And,
Oh, I'm not doing so good.
and so
Andre is
Ronaldo
unconscious.
is poofed out of existence. So,
Bilbo still takes 21 damage.
and Bilbo is poofed out of existence.
Well, that seems like a great place for me to go grab a slice of pizza.
Bitch.
So where are people at right now?
2 HP.
Andre is unconscious.
Oh no, Dallin.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I just wanted you small again so you could do that.
Does this thing have a roof over its head?
Then no, it's all like crumbled and collapsed underneath it.
So underneath it?
Well, it's like it's a pile of rubble that the snake crawled out of.
Okay, so there's no roof on its head.
No. And it is your turn.
if I were to pick someone up, what would that take? An action or like a bonus action?
I believe every way to stabilize someone is an action unless you've got healing word or spare the dying.
If I were to like literally just pick them up and want to move with them. Like if I were to pick up Andrea and start running away.
I'd say that's an action.
Hmm.
To pick up an entire person
Yeah.
is probably an action. Especially dead weight. As far as the bone naga, that's what it is. It's a bone naga. Keep doing that. As far as the bone naga goes, the bone is chipped. It's sitting a little lower than it was before. You heard it. It hurt you back.
Wait, who heard it? It was
All of you. Well, I guess except for you. But yeah, it's not looking so great. You get the feeling that this may have been out of sheer desperation.
All right. I'm going to bring down a moonbeam on this motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point out real quick. You said it's out of sheer desperation that it attacked us this way, but like it said that we were gonna die if we stayed here. Like, that sounds like a threat to me. I don't think
Yeah,
we're in the
but-
wrong here.
Well,
Okay, so it's a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, which is I'm going to center it on him. If I wait, center on a point within range. Yeah, so it doesn't say an empty point, so I can just put it on it.
correct.
It says when they enter the spell's area. Does that take
Or
effect?
starts its turn there.
Yeah, does that take effect like when I put it down?
No.
But the starts its turn there will.
Yes.
Okay, so that is down, and fuck. What else can I do? Don't have any wild shapes left.
I mean, with your bonus action, there's not much you can do. You can certainly tell Boris to get the fuck out of there. Although, judging by the length of its neck and like the way it moves, kind of coiled up ready to strike, you wouldn't be surprised if this thing could still hit you at the distance you're at.
Okay.
God, I am so sorry for doing so
I'm-
much damage with that lightning bolt.
Are you?
I'm gonna
Because it
t-
seems like
I'm
every other
gonna
game I go
tell-
down.
I'm gonna tell Boris to
What?
steal himself and charge this motherfucker.
Okay.
What are you
Make
whatting,
your,
Logan?
So he's going to back up and then charge. Is that gonna be an attack of opportunity?
It certainly would.
All right, then let's do that attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Of course. All right, I don't know if we even have to roll it, but go ahead. Oh yeah, we don't have to roll that. Yep. All right. That's Boris gone. Well, that closed a few tabs for me.
Okay. So I guess it's Walker's turn.
I guess what I should do.
You don't go down every other game. You've gone out once.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every
You've
other
just-
game.
You've just gotten hit. It's 11. It's the 11th session, and you've gone down once before this. There's no way it could be every other game. Mathematically
um,
impossible.
There was also that one where there was no combat whatsoever.
Anyway,
so
Walker.
So what can I do about this situation? I could. Did I like? Could I see the range of that lightning thing?
You know that you would know that it went through you. You heard Andre's scream of pain, and you heard it crash into the building behind you.
Okay, so there's like nowhere I can run, basically. Okay, cool.
you can't run and you can't hide.
It's just the lightning bolt spell. It's a 100-foot line.
Yeah, that's pretty far. I can't run that far. I don't know if you know this, but
It's also pretty painful.
yeah, it's really really painful.
It
If I-
almost did double my health.
If I move the moonbeam, and I move it into a creature, does that count as that creature entering the spell zone?
I imagine it's like a attack of opportunity in that it only can enter willingly. Like it has to choose to enter. Like it can't be pushed into it, or well, actually no, that could be pushed into it, but it is the creature doing the action of entering, not the moonbeam entering the space of the creature.
So
But because it's at the start of the turn, it's not like it can move away. So it's a guaranteed hit. It's
Yeah.
just
I guess I could use my action to do a health potion. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna use a health potion.
2d4 plus 2.
Whoops, I can't type. Okay. And then can I use my bonus action to uncork another health potion?
Sure.
Okay. And then do I want to move? I feel like there's no point in moving anyway.
There are. Where's my? That's a wall. Oops. Like you can get behind stuff. There's solid objects that you could move behind.
Okay.
But both of them being well within your movement range. You got 35 feet. That's yeah.
Can I get
Wait.
like half cover or something?
Logan, here's a question. Do you actually know rope trick?
No, I don't.
Or
have rope trick.
something? Could you have any type of rope thing that you could use to pull me when you get behind cover?
She'd
I have
have
a
to
rope.
tie it to you. That's an action. She used her action. You
Well,
you could move behind cover.
Is
and
my
then
rope
move
I'm,
it.
already
I
tied
meant
into a
more
lasso?
part, yeah.
Um,
She lassos me
I
away.
guess it would make sense. It's a very you thing.
Because that'd be an interesting move.
But like,
you could.
I'm
you
sure
could
that would be
move
an action.
You could move it. Yes, it would be a ranged attack, quote unquote, to lasso at disadvantage because she's prone. You could move behind the wall if you moved into cover, you
Right.
can on your turn move to poke out, and then move back using your movement.
Right, and then I could use my bonus action to health potion because I've already uncorked it,
Mm-hmm.
and use my action to rope her. So I guess I'll do that. The question is, which cover do I want to move into? Would this be cover? The square from the
Like
the
one
boy?
square movement? No.
Yeah, okay, so I'd have to move like down here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll move down there. And then I don't have to move at all to get Andrea, really.
You'd be able to do that. Still a disadvantage because it's prone, but
Yeah.
okay. Andrea, give me a death save.
That's just a D20, right?
Yep.
Last thing I rolled.
You almost got yourself back up.
And that 20 get nat 20's auto?
Yeah.
Yeah, or is it what, 3? Yeah, 3 successes. It says.
3 successes and you're stabilized. A nat 20 and you get up with a hit point, I believe. Either that or you're stable. I don't know. I might be dumb. Okay.
Marked a success.
The Bone Naga's turn,
Okay.
where it is
He-
going to
Has to make a Constitution saving throw. And he does not make it.
give me the damage.
So,
Yeah, fuck Naga.
the damage is going to be could be better. That
And
is
as
radiant damage.
as it starts to turn towards you, Sharav, the searing light touching its bones kind of weakens it. It looks confused for a second as it starts to writhe in pain, and it collapses. Dead.
Okay, the moment I see that, I rush over to Andrea and throw Cure Wounds into her.
Okay, roll your healing. Had nine fucking health left after your first round. Or sorry, after the first 2 of you went.
It is 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. That's the
3.
3 or okay.
I'm still glad it could one-shot me, though.
The only reason it could is because I rolled the highest I've ever seen on a lightning bolt. Ever. Nice. Max
There
healing.
you go. And as she comes up with max healing, I turn to the Bone Naga and say, "See, bitch, I'm the master."
Okay. That happened.
I am very annoyed. The most
do you do
annoyed I've
next?
ever been.
I'm going to attempt to harvest it.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
Okay. So you start like it's a lot of bone. There's really not much to find. The poison that it does damage with appears to be magical in nature. Like it doesn't even have poison glands. But you're able to get 4 naga teeth. And while searching for poison gland, you manage to find a purple gem. Very similar to the gems you found previously.
Who has the other 2?
I do.
Andrea.
Oh
Man, this is some fucking Thanos shit.
I'm gonna collect them all and just explode because I can't contain the power. Actually, I might be able to contain the power, being half angel.
You need like some kind
Half
of gold
Celestial
glove.
means you can somewhat hold one of them.
It is canon. Literally canon.
Yep. What, you said this one's
As
purple?
long as you. This one's purple.
Yeah, I toss it over to Andrea, and then solemnly I take a seat, hold a flame in my hands, and say a solemn goodbye to Bilbo, Ronaldo, and Boris.
You can track of how many times they've died.
Why would I do that? That's so sad. Well, to
um,
be fair, none of them have died yet. It's only Pierre that had died, from what I remember.
yeah. So you have finished that. What are you doing next?
I'm gonna use some fucking hit dice.
That's what I figured.
Let's see. My
So
hit dice.
How does this
Should
work?
I use hit dice?
Proficiency?
Constitution.
Constitution. that's
It's
what it
your
is.
the hit dice plus Constitution.
See, I never remember because both of mine are +2, and so I'm always like, it's +2, but like, which is it?
Okay, I'm going to I guess I'm going to sit down for a bit while she's doing that.
Wow.
And ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. While she's resting up, or while Walker's resting up and Andre's resting up, you same thing. This beacon lights up, or this building lights up. It is
Okay.
very magical in nature in terms of it is magically protected and sealed.
Oh,
Mm.
did I hear we're taking a short rest?
Yes.
And then I guess I'll use hit
mean,
dice.
I'm moving while you're taking a short rest, so I'm not really taking one. Okay, can I get into where it's magically sealed, or well, into like just outside of whatever's magically sealed, or is it like the whole house is magically sealed?
The
Oh,
whole building.
It's almost
Mhm.
like the stonework itself is magically sealed.
So when I get to the edge
Nudge,
of the
nudge.
seal, what
Great hit
happens?
dice, thank you.
The building is basically protected from harm and intrusion. You couldn't like teleport in there or break the building with a hammer. Kind of deal. Like it doesn't push back, it just exists.
Okay, I'm going to use Produce Flame, which makes a magical fire, and I'm going to kind of press it on it and see what happens.
Nothing in particular. The stonework is obviously fine. It's stone. Where you put it against the wood, it kind of shimmers, and the wood doesn't seem to be harmed. Are you like going around the building and stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna start doing that.
Okay.
And like, this is like a door, right?
Yes.
So I'm probably going to head there and see if anything looks accessible about it.
So the door has 4 rectangular
The gems!
impressions.
By the
And
way,
the
I
gems
put the
are
cork back on
rectangular?
that health potion.
Okay. The
Wait,
gems are rectangular.
We only have
And
3 of them.
in the center, there is an inscription. It reads, "A sea of gray, high on surface blue, seated in a bone no one knew, deep entrenched betwixt unwilling stone, beware on high among a song best alone."
Herpes.
Can you read the first line to me again?
A sea of gray, high on surface blue.
Okay.
I don't think we found that one yet.
Is that a seat of gray?
C, S-E-A.
Oh, high on surface blue. Okay, I
Oh,
think I have an idea what that is, but I'm not entirely
there,
sure.
in the middle of the water.
I mean, it's not a sea though.
True, but well, then it'd have to be somewhere along that cliff.
Or it's not in this forest.
Well, it's probably in this forest. Granted,
Probably.
the other three were. Yeah, because I think that's the only one we haven't gotten. Is there any way I can glean whether or not that's the case?
What do you mean?
That the first one that it talks about is the key gem that we haven't gotten.
I mean, I guess there are two ways. I mean,
Figure out
They-
what the riddle means.
to figure out what the
Process
riddle
of
means,
elimination.
or try them.
Okay, well, I didn't realize that would work like that, but I don't have them to try them, so. But
Can you like paste the riddle into the Roll20 or something?
so just
Yes.
tell me
Thank
the
you.
riddle again, and I will
He's
tell
gonna
you
put.
what
He's gonna paste
I
it.
think it is, or that. So seated in a bone no one knew, that's the guy
It's
we
a
just
snake.
killed. Deep entrenched betwixt unwilling stone, those are the
Basilisks.
basilisks. Beware
Mhm.
on high, those are the
Yeah.
Harpies.
harpies.
So yeah, it's just that one. We know, cause magic.
So, is that enough for you to tell me whether or not I am right in thinking that the first part of the riddle is the one that we don't have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you did. Yeah, you did. Yes.
Okay. The problem
intent-
is,
the
Just have to
I
find a
feel
sea
like,
of gray high on surface blue.
I
Is
mean,
surface blue a drug?
I feel like these riddles are really, I don't like them because they're the only, like, if I put myself in the mindset of not knowing what they are already, then there's no way I could figure it out from that. We literally had to just stumble on these bitches.
The intent was that you'd find this early on, and you'd bump into them as you bump into the resolutions as you went.
Well, we got
But-
three-fourths of the
Dallin,
way
have
done
you
before.
met
Oh,
us?
Dallin.
You gave us a river and didn't expect us to follow it. Well,
I
guess that
expected
was
you to follow
nice
it.
there.
That's what I
Yeah.
expected you to do.
And then
But
two
then
nat
you gave us a
20s.
unicorn, you cunt.
I did. Well, I didn't give you the unicorn. The rolls gave you the unicorn.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, if you zoom out, there's a very real chance that whatever this other one is going to be like right here.
Okay, so after I see that, I figure, there's probably no way I'm getting into this. So I'm just going to take a short rest myself. And do I use a hit dice? Yeah, I probably should. I have 4 of them. Why
Also,
not?
we should probably hold on to them in case somebody else already has the fourth one, or the first one in this case, and comes back, and there's 3 of them in the sockets, and they're like, "Oh shit, sweet."
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay, I've
Nice.
overhealed to full.
During this period of resting, I've just been examining the gun bits, and, like trying to see like what makes them tick, how do they work.
Give me. I feel like there's not really a good skill for it. Just give me a D20 plus your plus proficiency for tinkering.
Right.
Yeah, I would think
So
tinkering would be the
D20 plus
closest.
2.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't feel like there's a good skill to add to it.
Nice, a 6.
You're inspecting it and you're not quite able to understand it. Like you feel like you're not making any progress into figuring out exactly how it works.
Still kind of stressed out from the fight.
Yeah, you're a little hurt. The lightning didn't feel great.
Oh
Really
no, it
frazzled some of
didn't.
my circuits.
Magical
Yeah.
lightning can mess with magical circuits.
It only did 8 damage to me.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay.
What you guys can't even say that. You know how much damage I've taken on your behalf?
How many times have you gone down?
If he wasn't able to wild shape, he would have gone down in almost every
But
combat
he
we've had so far.
hasn't, is the point.
Because
My
moon
wild
druids are
shapes go
overpowered
down
as
all
hell.
the time.
Is it does every wild shape have its own like personality that you feel like is dying every time you lose the form?
Don't make me have to do that. It's bad enough with my fucking 3 pets a day.
Okay, so what's happening?
So we're done with the rest.
Yep, you've
Me
rested up.
Probably 10 minutes later than everyone else, at least.
Yeah.
Did everyone get a chance to see this riddle?
I've not seen the riddle yet, but I saw like where he was going, so I could just kind of stroll over there and check it out.
hmm
It seems similar, like they have similar spots for gems like that purple gem that I had earlier.
That's the only
gems
one
that-
you've actually had, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Like, the ones Andrea has. So I'm thinking we need 4 of those. How many do we have?
3.
Oh. Yeah, that
You
makes
made me
sense
talk, how
because-
dare you!
Because
Just put up your hand.
3 of
Yeah.
these 3 of these lines in this riddle seem familiar, but the first one I have no clue. Surface blue. What do you think that is?
High on surface blue. Surface blue definitely sounds like a
Swoosh.
drug.
Well, while they're figuring that out, can I do an Arcana check on this door?
Who's gray and why is he high?
Sure, give me a roll.
Was doing one where you
Can you tell her to shut up?
know,
Oh shit.
You.
It's a door!
This spell is just confounding you. You have no idea what's
What
going
the
on with it.
Fuck! Not one. Oh yeah. It's beautiful.
You
Perhaps
come away from the experience slightly less knowledgeable than you were before.
You thought you knew about warding buildings.
I
You
hope
don't
I
think so
would know
anymore.
some. Well, fuck me.
You're suddenly not so sure. You're like, holy shit.
Cuts down on your entire experience with magic.
Perhaps the surface blue is the lake right over here.
What do you see with your special eyes? Walker,
then
you're in the
may-
water.
Maybe the Sea of Gray would be that. What is this look like?
Legolas, what do
from
your
our
elf eyes
perspective?
see?
It's
They're
like
taking
a,
the hobbits to Isengard.
Is it
a
like
four-
a tiny plateau or
it's like a 4.5 meter tall rock spire.
4.5 meter tall?
Gray. It
Times
doesn't sound
3
very
for feet.
sea-like.
Yeah. So that's not super tall. Does it seem like it has like a flatness on the top where someone could be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I see anything up there when I was aiming like right next to it?
Give me,
That harpy was pretty high though at that point.
I guess,
Yeah,
an
but I would have like
intelligence.
watched it fall down.
I guess an intelligence check.
considering I would have been like.
Wouldn't
here.
it technically be history since it happened yesterday?
You've all looked over the cliff as well. So, I mean,
Intelligence.
You've all looked at the top of it. But yeah, just intelligence check.
Nice.
One.
You're not even sure you remembered seeing the rock yesterday.
Not even sure what rocks are.
Sharav knows all about rocks.
Can I give it a think?
You certainly can.
Okay,
I
what is
might
it?
give it a think then.
Just
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Rock.
Just intelligence. All right.
Yep. You know that there's just a large flat area on top of the rock. You don't remember seeing anything in particular, but there were a couple of like cracks in the top of it.
Crack
So
cocaine.
it's not necessarily out of the question that if something were up there, it could have fallen down a crack or be hidden in a little kind of uneven part of the rock.
No one has binoculars, do they? That would be a nice thing to have. Also, from our current position, we won't be able to see. We'd have to go back around.
Well, perhaps we should just swim over to it. See what
I
we
wish
can
I
do
knew
from
water
there.
walking.
I
I
can
don't
walk.
swim.
Then
Yeah, that is true. You
Walker cannot swim, but can walk underneath.
Just gonna.
Okay.
and then
well,
climb up the rock when you get to it. Well, the walker's gone.
I guess I could carry you on my back if you don't want to swim.
oh,
And I
Also, I don't even know if I would know how to swim. Actually,
wild shape into a giant toad.
can you have
I
swim
don't
speed?
know. He can.
Ah. Yeah, I don't even know if I know how to swim. To be honest.
And I greatly outpace Walker, who is walking under the water after I assume Andre is gonna ride on my back.
I could have used a ray of frost and made a frost bath. That might have taken a while, though.
So I imagine I beat
Oops.
Walker there because I'm swim speed of 40.
She's
Yeah.
I'm
a walk speed of 35. and
But
she-
there's
she's
drag.
also
Water?
underwater.
over
I
there.
guess, yeah, true.
There's.
Probably half.
It's
probably difficult
real
terrain.
hard to do.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm
uh,
not. I don't have difficult terrain.
Well, it's still
Well,
real
yeah.
hard to do though, cause it's
I don't,
water.
yeah, I don't know if that counts as difficult terrain. It's just difficult.
Yeah.
You do have difficulties sometimes.
It's not difficult terrain because it's not terrain. It's in the water.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
accidentally push too hard and you start floating up. By floating up, obviously I don't mean floating.
Oh god.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start climbing this thing.
Okay, I get close enough to let Andrea start climbing before
boy,
I
climbing.
attempt what I'm going to attempt.
Give me athletics rolls.
Oh, good.
So after she gets off my back, I'm going to attempt to use my standing leap, but I don't think I can like stand properly, so I'm gonna try to get like leaping purchase on
What already
the
has their own?
side of it and do it that way.
Ha! Ha! That was almost a 3!
You would have went right into the water, and you would
Wow.
not have known how to swim.
You both have like reverse
Yeah.
rolls.
Why do you have
So
no
both
fight eight
Walker and
hours?
Andrea are
Ugh.
able to climb up the spire. Walker has an easier time of it, just able to punch his hands
Her
into
hand.
the.
Walker is now a girl, confirmed.
It's Logan, so it's her.
The gender bending is difficult. Okay. You gotta cut him some slack.
Oh.
So yeah, Walker's able to just push his hands into crevices in the rock and haul himself up. Andrea is a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit easier in that regard, but it's a slippery rock.
I mean, my
But in-
hands are basically climbing picks.
Okay,
In the
so,
end, you're both able to make it up.
so now it's time for what I'm doing.
Hey.
Is
did-
athletics or acrobatics better for you?
As a boyo that comes between strength and dexterity, strength would be better for me. I think that's athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you want me to just do a strength roll?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to like hear what standing leap is before, just so you know what we're dealing with here?
I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I know.
Got all that nat 1.
That was about what
Okay.
I expected. But thankfully,
So
I can swim.
Oh, damn. Hey.
you
Hit your head on the rock on the way down and drown.
No, I know. It's
No,
You-
amphibious.
jump up, scramble up the side too well.
Even shows you. Oh, I guess
You overshoot it. Andre and Walker
But
make
it
dex
will make
saves
it.
Oh no!
as a giant frog comes flying towards you, going way too fast.
How
You
dare
have
you.
to do it
Jesus.
again, guys, and then I make it up there too.
Ah. Oh,
That's one.
17s!
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's it. They did it. So we're all up there.
Both of-
Good job, guys.
Both Walker and Andre manage to flatten themselves to the rock as
Uh,
Sharov throws himself over the
Can
rock.
I roll to lasso him and pull him onto the rock?
That's
Sure,
a big
yeah.
lasso.
End up
I feel like he's a
sinking
little
me.
big for that, but
Make me a make me an attack roll.
What has happened?
At the
Just
same time,
I
can
guess
I
it's plus
can I-
6.
can I roll to
Is it
use
not
my
ranged?
tongue to grapple onto the rock?
Does it apply to all ranged attacks,
Uh,
or is it just bows and arrows?
actually, I don't know if I have this written down here.
Right.
Let me look.
No, my fighting style isn't. Let me look it up on my
Walker.
character real quick.
Selfie.
+2 on attack rolls with ranged weapons.
Okay, then yeah, plus 8.
Nice. Come on.
Hitting it is not the hard part. You're hitting a willing target. It's pretty easy. Now make me a strength check.
Badass.
Oh, great. So this is so that I don't like fall off.
Oh, I can't play what you guys.
It's for depends
I
how
mean,
well you do.
Yeah.
It's for a variety of reasons, I'm sure.
A strength check.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you in a badass maneuver, you manage to from the ground pull out your lasso, spin it, throw it, hit the frog flying through the air,
Okay. It's
grab on and hold tight, or grab the toad flying through the air. You grab onto the rope, wrap it around an arm, and then come careening off the rock after the toad.
Damn it.
So Andreas just left there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll just be okay. I'm up here.
Can it just be canon that as the lasso tightens around the frog, it makes like a ribbiting sound as it scrunches in?
Um,
Dead. Oh, I'm dead.
somebody just roll me.
I was trying to chase him.
Sharav, roll me a
Close to
d20.
dead.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
You know, I'm good at these. Yep.
Ah,
What
Two
is
ones
going
in a row.
on?
Why not?
How?
Running out of
I'm
time.
climbing back up, by the way.
How? No, you're not, because you're still getting pulled off. How
Ah.
far is 4.5 meters in feet again?
Ah.
3 foot per meter.
Because- I guess it's 12. Let's just say. I'm gonna go ahead
Over.
and round that up to 20.
So 2
We're now
stories.
up here.
We just go in.
How did you jump that far? No.
Okay. Sharav takes 6 damage as Walker gets yanked off the rock and lands on top of him in the in the
Spectacular.
rock.
I
fail.
landed on a nice soft frog.
But it was. What it? Wait. Is it a D6 per 10 feet?
Yeah.
But it was a critical failure.
No, I'm not. It's not a critical failure. I just
Eh.
wanted to see how unlucky you were.
Very.
The answer is very. That's why I rounded up. Really, I mean, I it's only like 14, 15 feet. That's
When-
technically only 1d6.
When Walker lands on me, can Walker kind of like bounce back because of my bulbous toad body?
Bounce right
No.
back onto the rock.
Walker is a few hundred pounds and pushes like the back half of your body under the water, and Walker just falls further down to the bottom and sits up on the bottom of the pond lake thing, looking up at Sharov's undercarriage.
And Andrea's just peeking over the edge of the rock.
Andrea's probably still laying down like, holy shit. I've never dodged anything so quickly in my life before.
So Sharov's just going to go down to the bottom of the lake and just sit there and contemplate what's happened.
So Andrea, what are you doing?
I guess I might as well look around. That's all I can do up here.
Walker's
Give me a
gonna
pers-
start climbing back up now.
Give me a perception check, Andrea, and give me an athletics check
Yes.
for Walker.
Fucking 2 nat ones. It's
A nat 20 on the. And I got a 19 on my perception. We're doing great,
So,
Logan.
Why couldn't I
Walker,
have gotten that fucking 20 last time?
That would have been
Walker
perfect.
climbs up the rock with one hand as he shoots the finger at Sharov on the bottom. And Andrea looks down, and there's a green gem sitting in a crevice at
Wow.
your feet.
Okay, cool. I kind of need my ride back to shore, though.
So Walker gets up there, and you're just sitting there holding the gem already.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I'm the loud one. Yeah.
Matt,
And Andre, I guess, is sitting there looking down, hoping Sharov will surface sometime soon.
Yep. Just kind of, I kind of can't do anything.
Sharov is still reveling in his embarrassment. He has no reason to surface. I guess he's maybe like slowly made his way around, still on the bottom of the water, just around back over here.
there's a long conversation happened.
Well, I'm gonna jump down into the water now.
Okay, when Sharov sees that happen, he gets a clue and he surfaces.
Start walking back to the dock.
Okay, Andre would hear Sharov surface. He doesn't do it quietly. Would know that on the other side.
You hear a
Up here.
Give me now. Give me an acrobatics roll for landing correctly on Sharov.
Oh, god damn it.
Actually, would you rather jump down or climb down? Climbing down would be athletics, and
Okay.
jumping down would be acrobatics.
Well, acrobatics gives me a 0, so instead of a -2.
That's what I figured.
If I see her
Fun.
jumping, could I like try to catch her? Like try
Absolutely.
to move so that
Give me just a d20 roll.
okay. It's better than a 1.
Andrea manages to land on you, starts sliding off. Andrea, make me a strength check to see if you can hold on.
The only thing I could really do would be to bite her. That doesn't seem like a good
Another
idea.
6!
Swallow her.
Andrea
Yeah, but
slides
swallowing requires
backwards
Oh, I'm gonna try to grapple her. Right?
How do
Can
you
that?
do that? You do that with your mouth, right?
Toads have like arms and stuff.
But she's
Can you reach your
sliding
back?
off of your butt.
I mean, I guess I can grapple.
Can you
I mean, would
grapple
it be
with your butt
grappled with
cheeks?
my teeth, or could I grapple with my tongue? Because toads have tongues that are, things.
Reaper's frozen.
Apparently Reaper's frozen.
I would allow you to try with your tongue, but it would. Andrea's in the
frozen?
water at that point.
Oh,
Not being able to swim.
Yeah, Andrea's in the water and struggling.
need to heal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try with my tongue.
And what are you doing? Are you trying to pull her up so that she can climb back on you, or are you just taking her and going to shore?
I'm pulling her up so that she can pretty much reach the rock, so that she can like grab her own get her own handling on the rock, and then I can reposition for her to easily get on me.
Okay. I guess make an acrobatics check with advantage for Andrea
Yeah.
with that.
Oh.
I
for
actually
Andrea?
make an attack roll first. So I guess this, see if you can actually hit her with your tongue.
Would that be like the bite attack?
I use that modifier, yeah.
Okay.
What are these rolls?
In Andrea's panic, she slaps away your tongue, even though you're just trying to help.
I'm gonna drown.
Survived a lightning bolt.
Just to die by
Drowned.
drowning.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna bite her.
Give me another roll. That hits.
Okay.
Literally
How
going
deep
for
is the
a
water?
10 as well. Oh, at this point, it's like probably 15 feet deep.
Okay.
It's pretty deep considering it's a smallish lake
So not
pond.
shallow enough that Andrea could stand on my head.
No.
Okay, so now I have her grappled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to get on my back and like backstroke, dashing as fast as I can back to shore with her in my mouth.
While they're doing
better
whatever
do
they
that.
were doing.
Do I have to do damage for the bite?
Roll me a d4. You can avoid doing, like, you're not biting hard, but you still have to squeeze a bit. You take 2 damage.
Very annoyed. Very irritated.
Definitely a lot less damage than the drowning would have been.
Still irritated.
That'll kill you
So,
right fast. It's like a
While they're
deep...
doing whatever they're doing over there, I'm gonna face away from them and just adjust my hat so that all the 10 gallons of water pour out.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do I get her to shore quickly enough?
Yes. You
Okay.
managed to... It's one turn to get that distance, so it's like a couple seconds.
Yeah. So I get her to shore, get myself onto shore, and turn back and throw a cure wounds into her while profusely saying, I'm sorry, I just didn't want to make it any worse. I don't know what's going on. I am all thumbs when I am a toad.
But toads have no thumbs.
You'd think.
Didn't actually say that.
Okay, so now I have to look up what the fuck cure wounds is again. Oh, I already had it on. Okay. 1d8 plus 3. There. You get 7 points of health back.
Okay.
I'm only missing 2 then.
Nice.
You mean the 2 that I just bit out of you?
I guess.
Um. So yeah, you now have 4 gems. Andre now has 4 gems.
So I'm gonna tell my compatriots, my comrades, that like what I gleaned from the journal, and that I think it's a demon that did the damage to this place, and that might be what the master is possibly, and it may have to something to do with these weird stone things.
How's-
Um, and then I'm going to spend 1 minute in concentration to sense any of my favorite enemies within 5 miles.
You're not able to pick anything up.
Damn it.
Well,
I mean, from what you can tell, this town was destroyed quite a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that you figured out while reading the journal, is that there was a mage protecting the town, and he wasn't quite right in the head as the author describes him. The author mentions a tower a couple days away. And people were getting kidnapped constantly. Even when there wasn't like a proper monster attack, people still disappeared. So,
Hmm. Okay.
so
Well, let's Thanos this shit, I guess.
okay. Well, I assume Walker didn't say that, but
Walker
assume.
said that very thing, and he
Mhm.
has seen Avengers Infinity War, and he's seen Endgame too, in fact.
Have you
All
seen
right.
Endgame though?
No.
All right, let's Tavos this thing.
okay. So you walk up to the door, gems in hand, and we'll pick this up next time.
Oh.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.